Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with another low-key broadcast. Today's Thursday, do you know what that means? 3 more hours of GWA action in Fire Pro Wrestling World. First, I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us and hope the day finds you well. Now, as per usual now, I've taken the liberty of fully preparing the first card so we can get right to the action. I also have something of a... Oh, it's not recognizing my controller. That's new. Huh. That's never happened before. Hang on. I feel like Steam is doing something nasty to me. What's going on here? Like Steam has a window open somehow. Don't show this again. Ah, see? It was trying to do something controller related. No, I do not want to quit. Perhaps I do. Perhaps I do, because it did not recognize my controller beforehand. So let's boot back to my big mud for a second. We'll be back out of the game entirely, yeah. Unfortunately, we gotta start from scratch. Yeah, just relaunch that right quick. How's the weather there? Nice. Nice. Good to hear. Oh! I think we have movement. Alright. All these little things you see loading here are custom moves and edit parts. Actually, very modest number of downloads if I do say so myself. Okay, Fire Promoter. I'm using my controller right now to do it, so obviously it's working. Let's load that data, shall we? There we go. Let me just double check. Yes, if I've done that, then I've made sure to make merchandise. We are good to go. Oh yes, I should have just checked my expenses in the top corner there. Over $1 million, we definitely booked a card. Let's get to it. Alright, fingers crossed that our guest shows up. Always a gamble. There, see? What was I saying? Try to bring somebody in to take the MLW title and they don't even show up. Good thing it's a video game though, so if you'll pardon me for a moment whilst I game this. Here, let me put the cam up while I do. Load data, kind of in the way of the menus, but I don't mind. Alright, let's see if everybody shows up for work this time. Oh no, personal reasons again. We're gonna keep doing this until they show up for work. We'll not be interrupting our plans here. Like, we're literally giving you a shot to benefit your promotion. Also, you're costing us 10,000 fans, and we booked out a football stadium again. You're not doing that to us. Whoops. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh. And... everybody's here! Okay, so I can dip out. And save this quick. Alright, let's get to our first match of the day. 6-person tag team contest, pitting the Industry versus a non-stable team that features a debut. Oh, speaking of Don Callis, whom, nice to see you by the way. Hope you're having a good day. We got a little something for Don Callis cooked up in the second half of the broadcast. I've been thinking about that all night. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. He could very well get involved at some point. Not in this contest, though, as we're heading down to the ring for 6-person tag team action. As I said, we have a debut to feature, and since we're speaking of Impact Wrestling, IRL, the North heavily featured tag team in Impact. But last month we signed Josh Alexander. Oh, look, I have entrances on. Cool. This month... Sorry, I'm going to skip this real quick. This month we signed his tag team partner, Ethan Page, who are here teaming up with Cash Wheeler against the Industry team of Tyler Bate, David Houston, and Thomas Walker currently in the ring, facing Josh Alexander. So weren't affiliated with Impact in this world, so we didn't steal anybody from Impact, but free agent signing that very much would be something Don Callis would be jealous of. As we see Tyler Bate for the first time in this matchup. The newest addition to the industry. Hasn't really brought him the success it has the other members. I suppose Thomas Walker could say the same, at least in the singles rankings. Josh Alexander still relatively new, and only their second month in the promotion. There you see their tag team partner on the apron there, closest to the rampway. Cash Wheeler on the other side of the turnbuckle. No tag rope to hold, but just assume that they're holding ones because they're good old tag team Russell boys. Ethan Page into the matchup for the first time as we see tag exchange between our first really reals tag team in the GWA, the North. The first sort of full-time tag team act that we signed one at a time. The industry would love to spoil the debut of the new tag team, of course, as well as thwart any plans Cash Wheeler may have heading into a GCW title match next month against, well, on the next Seoul GWA show. Cash Wheeler is set to defend his GCW title against Thomas Walker, so a bit of a preview there as we see them in competition against Walker and their industry stalemates. Usually takes a match or three for new competitors to get used to the size of the GWA ring. Oh my god, incredible tag team maneuver there. I don't think I've seen that before. Nice reversal by Page, allowing him time to tag in the fresh man as we see Cash Wheeler. Here's the matchup we're talking about. Future title match. 3D! Cash Wheeler into the pin, and why wouldn't you? Nobody kicks out. Thomas Walker kicks out of the 3D. I was just about to say nobody does, but there he did. Tyler Bate providing the distraction to get the freshman David Houston in. Nice teamwork there from the industry. Again, I guess Thomas Walker just kind of teasing Cash Wheeler there, quickly tagging out to his stablemate. As we said, Wheeler and Walker were going at it. The next solely GWA promoted show that we broadcast. More on that in the second half of the broadcast as well. Ooh. Up top, David Houston. Nicely done. Hurricane Rana with a release over. I want to call it a Frankenstein or might piss off Scotty. Current NWA champion shout out. I mean, at least in this universe. Oh, wow! I don't know exactly what to call that move. Oh dear, that was something of an elevated Bronco Buster there from David Houston. As we see now, Cash Wheeler and Tyler Bates slugging it out. Wheeler getting the better of that exchange, tagging in Josh Alexander. So the fresh competitors on both sides of this equation, nearing the 10-minute mark. Both teams just kind of getting warmed up to this point. Nice suplex there from Alexander. Good Canadian boy. Oh, here he comes with a spinning tombstone. That's his finish. Dead center of the ring into the cover. Senior official, Mr. Bigfoot gets to 2. Strangely, Ethan Page and Thomas Walker staying on the apron for that one. Maybe Josh had called them off previously. Hard to tell from our vantage point here at the commentation station. Nice flipping drop kick. Always impressed by the athleticism and flexibility of David Houston. Able to execute a variety of roll-ups, head scissor takeovers. Quick to jump to the top rope for a moonsault. Oh my gosh, the spinning Dwayne out of Ethan Page! 1, 2! Just a 2 count, says senior official, Mr. Bigfoot. Ethan Page rocking and reeling. David Houston on the receiving end of that vicious finish. Out of Page, but able to kick out of 2. Still got fight left in him, does David Houston. What a super kick. Welcome to GWA, Ethan Page. In comes Thomas Walker now, who will take the earliest opportunity to bust a knife out of his trunks and start stabbing folk. Page doing his best to keep that at bay so far. Series of suplexes there, but now Thomas Walker, the advantage, needs to adjust his wrist tape to throw that drop kick. Fortunately for him, allows Ethan Page to tag out to his partner in the north, Josh Alexander. Nice double team there. Assisted powerbomb neckbreaker and then a follow-up neckbreaker from Walker himself. Thought he might go for a tag there, but decided to inflict more damage in the form of a Boston Crab that brings in more of the crew. Nice suplex. Oh my goodness gracious me, double underhook pile driver from Josh Alexander. He's got a number of moves that drop you right on the dome. Nicely working his way into what I'm going to call the blue corner, even though I think it's technically the red corner of our ring. This team here in their matching blue gear. Alexander, Page, and Wheeler. Oof. Black hole slam. Standing black hole slam out of Thomas Walker there. Impressive strength. Boom, and then the Sister Abigail. I don't know what else to call that. I know it's rather character specific, but oh, that's the Rolling Hills, isn't it? I believe that's sort of. Oh, and a spinning tombstone as a how do you do on the way out to the apron. Cash Wheeler should have just gone for the cover there. Oh, short arm clothesline, vicious. Tyler Bate taking a lot of punishment at the moment. We need to tag out sooner. This thing might be over. Nicely gets that suplex off, though. No, elects to follow it up. Into a cover. Not the wisest move there from Tyler Bate. Definitely the wrong part of town. You see David Houston suffering for it. Off the ropes we go. Ducks that European uppercut, does Cash Wheeler. Oh, and a big clothesline to the back of the head of Bate. Butterfly suplex. Now he's worked his way back to his corner. In comes fellow industry henchman David Houston. Wheeler now trying to fight his way back to Team Blue. Oh, tried and true offense of Cash Wheeler. Nothing fancy. America! That's just what it makes me think of. Good old wrestling on the TVs. Oh, upper kick! Nicely done out of David Houston. Up top he goes, waiting for Page to stand. Huge missile drop kick to the chest, sends him to the center of the ring. A second one floors him, right on the polar bear. I've had that sponsor for a while now, like years. 20 minutes have passed. So just heard the announcer there. Thomas Walker in, hits pay dirt. Another black hole slam. Showing off. We haven't seen Thomas Walker in the ring in a couple months here. Bringing his A game tonight. Oh, missed that pay dirt. That third pay dirt. Hits the fourth one though. And then a 450 to the back of Ethan Page. Up again goes Walker. Another 450 to the back. Laying it on strong. It's Thomas Walker, but he allows Ethan Page to escape. In comes Josh Alexander just like that. Page taking his time getting back out to the apron. He's going to need to rest up. Oh, Shigoroshi across the knee. Where else would it be? But Thomas Walker goes for cover in an ill-advised part of the ring. Team Blue able to break it up. Oh, wow. What a German. What a bridge. And what a save. And then a 3D. Team Blue rocking and rolling here. TKO out of Josh Alexander. Into the cover. 1, 2. I think he was hoping that the industry members would have had time to tag up on the other side of the ring before attempting the save, but they had time. And now we have David Houston against Cash Wheeler. Both teams freshening their combatants. Oh, Ethan Page now holding Cash Wheeler for a missed drop kick. Got him the second time though, right in the chest. Back and forth they go, these two intent to slug it out. Huge clothesline from Wheeler. Again, not the flashiest offensive moveset. Gets rolled up here though. Almost 3. Oh, Tyler driver, Ethan Page there. Pop up, roll up, Hurricane Rana with a pin. Oh, Ethan Page again. Timely with those saves. Proving himself to be a valuable teammate here in this GWA debut. Angel's wings in the center of the ring from David Houston. Scoops Wheeler back up. Drop kick low to the knee that time. Ouch. Wheeler, I thought maybe trying to create some distance with that suplex, but follows Houston into that corner. The industry corner. Oh, main event spine buster there. Double A would be proud. Now we tag up again. Tyler Bate and Josh Alexander, your legal fighters. Bate momentarily distracted by Wheeler. Alexander able to take advantage of that backbreaker. Ooh, had something in mind there, but Bate able to counter with those powerful legs of his. Here we go, back and forth. Uppercut, forearm, drop kick, silences Alexander for the moment. 450, but too close to the corner for both the pin attempt and for comfort, as he's well into Team Blue territory. Paid it no mind, though. David Houston once again having to pay the price for the actions of another industry teammate. I believe it was Tyler Bate both times. Nice suplex there. Into a giant swing, which is a submission move here in the game. Team Blue in to break that up quickly. Another nice suplex there. Tyler Bate could be positioning for a second giant swing, but nope. Just levels him with that elbow across the bridge of the nose. Alexander quickly gets to the corner. Tag in Wheeler. Meanwhile, on the other side of the equation, Thomas Walker. Again, this is the title matchup we're going to see at some point for the GCW strap. Rolls him up. Smart strategy there by Walker because he had blockers in place, but Cash Wheeler able to kick out nonetheless. Jumping European uppercut there, I think, from Thomas Walker. Says this is it. Pay dirt. Unable to make the cover, though. Ushigoroshi. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Thomas Walker has pinned the GCW champion ahead of their title contest at a future GWA event at exactly the 30-minute mark. Wow. What a good one. Thanks, everybody. Huzzah. 89%. A good one, but I'm going to save this really quick. I forgot to, or I have to go turn entrances off, or else that's going to take forever. And then they don't even come out with the belts that they have, so it's not really worth it. Plus, I don't have any of the themes. You know how it is. Alright, back to the original Opciones. Bring entrance skip on, please. Thank you kindly. This will save us some time and effort. Back to Fire Promoter. Load, load, load. No event. Alright. Coming up next, our first title match of today's show. Jack Howard, who I just checked. Hang on, let me speak into cam when I say this. I checked the title records. Jack Howard has 12 defenses of the MLW Heavyweight Championship, which means at least a year as a defending MLW champion. And we've been trying to get the belt off them with MLW talent and other international talent for about half of that reign now. We'll see if Alex Hammerstone, getting a second kick at the can be the one to bring down the tyrannical MLW title reign of Jack Howard. I don't want to use the... if you're wondering, I don't want to use the webcam during matches, by the way, because I think it'll just get in the way of the action. So commentary mode is just a little picture. That might be more pleasant for the viewing experience. Immediately into the rodeo stretch. I'm so glad he told me the name of that devastating looking move. I saw that in a match. I was watching a Noah tape, and I think it was Donovan Morgan put it on somebody in a Noah match, and my mind was blown. It's a real move and everything. This would have been a Noah match from 2002, but it was still a real thing that happened. Howard now smartly wearing down the challenger. Hammerstone, as we said, has previously contended for this belt against Jack Howard, but he has held on to the MLW title with an iron grip for a year now of defenses. I don't know how many months in between he wasn't wrestling or didn't defend the belt. So that is an insane run that we are giving the MLW talent every opportunity to right that wrong. So let's call it a reverse callus for pulling off on this one, or at least attempting to. We just provide the opportunity here, and whatever happens, happens. It's up to the talent themselves to prove themselves worthy against a champion the caliber of the Hollywood hunk, Jack Howard, the proud leader of the industry here when you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle. One of the earliest GWA champions in our history. Now, as we said, a proud year plus long reign as MLW champion. 12 successful defenses of that title. That's a year's worth of defenses of that title. With moves just like this, the package pile driver at both the sub 5-minute mark. Into the cover he goes. 2.
5 minutes gone.
Hammerstone out of 2, but he's got a heck of a mountain to climb here. If Howard's already able to hit his finish. Down goes Hammerstone after that exchange. This is that roundhouse clothesline. We can hear Howard putting everything in each of those moves. Butterfly with the bridge. Hammerstone just able to sneak out. Gotta start getting something going, buddy. Maybe starts with that big drop kick to the chest of Jack Howard. Oh, short arm clothesline. And a brainbuster might halt the immediate momentum of Hammerstone, who once again, butterfly with a bridge into the cover. Barely able to escape. Hammerstone on fumes here, and we're not even 7 minutes into the contest. Jack Howard looks to be skipping his way to an easy defense of the MLW title as he once again hammers Alex Hammerstone to the mat. As you see there, Hammerstone unable to get a simple Northern Light suplex off, is DDT'd. Howard poses to the crowd. Mockingly, some might say. Unless it's Hammerstone's ploy to let Howard punch himself out, but I don't know what's gonna... Oh, able to kick out of that second package pile driver. That might very well be his plan, but I don't see why put your body through that. Huge spine buster. Howard doesn't look like he's slowing down at all. Another vicious brain buster, just repeatedly dropping Hammerstone on his head. Maneuvers him wherever he wants. There's a diving elbow drop to the small of the back of Alex Hammerstone, who really hasn't got out of first gear. Well, yeah, surprised he was able to take him down with that shoulder block. He is a capable wrestler, but my word, just getting shut down by Jack Howard in this one to this point. We are 10 minutes deep now. Another fall-away slam there for Hammerstone. Slowly trying to build up a little bit of offensive momentum. Do a little bit of degenerative damage, but that TKO may have sealed the fate. No! Kick out of 2 and a stronger kick out that time than after a finisher or 2 of Jack Howard. So Hammerstone with a little life left. Let's see what they do with it. Nice suplex there, folding Howard in half. Backbreaker there. Having to suck wind. Well, you have about 10 minutes of punishment you've had to absorb. You're going to be a little downbeaten. You're going to be a little downtrodden. There, now he gets that Northern Lights off, but too close to the ropes. You want to go east-west here. It's real hard to go north-south with moves like that when you're close to the corners. Into a third package pile driver, the matchup, but Jack Howard unable to make the pin right away, and Hammerstone's up at the same time. Oh, vicious Carolyn-style gut-wrench suplex there by Hammerstone. Sensing Howard off the ropes. Bats that drop kick away. What are you gonna do, says the Hollywood hunk. Hammerstone gets off a belly-to-belly. Still signs of life in the challenger. About to be snuffed out, though. A fourth package pile driver into an immediate cover. 1, 2... No! Hammerstone out at a strong 2! TKO from the champ, though. Rolls him over. 1, 2... No! Another strong kick out. Crowd senses something might be in the air in this one. Huge drop kick to the chest of Howard, and he doesn't pop back up after that one this time. Hammerstone, I don't know where he's getting this from. I thought he was on fumes 10 minutes ago. That's his move. That's it. 1, 2, no, kicks out. Matt Morgan used to call that the Hellevator. Oh, God, he hit it again. Drags him away from the ropes. 2 in a row. 1, 2, no! Howard just kicks out! Hammerstone, Ushigoroshi across the knee! Howard rocking and reeling now! Sent back to the canvas! Hammerstone, a third finisher! Into the cover! 1, 2, no! Howard out at 2! What a fight we're seeing now. Apparently you got to beat on Alex Hammerstone for 10 minutes before he wakes up. He's got Greg Valentine syndrome. Oh, it must be the hammer connection. Huge exploder suplex into the ropes, but Howard rolls through it and pops up. Oh, here he goes with the rolling Germans, but he's too close to the ropes, I can tell you already. Senior official, Senior Sasquatch, stopping that count. Oh my God. Another devastating gut wrench. Right on the top of the head and shoulders there, just brutal. Counter to the finish that time. My apologies, I don't know what to call it other than the elevator, and that's certainly not his name for it. As we approach 20 minutes, I didn't think this thing would get to 10. Oh, catches him in a fifth. Package pile driver. There's no way he's kicking out of this one. 1, 2. Oh my goodness gracious me. Another kick out of 2. Howard off the top. Elbow to the small of the back again. But Hammerstone up before the champion again with a backbreaker of his own. TKO dead center of the ring. Rolls him over. 1, 2, 3. An impressive effort from Alex Hammerstone. Really gave it all they had, but in the end, 13 straight defenses. Well, 13 lucky defenses. Well, not has nothing to do with it. When you're a talent the caliber of the Hollywood hunk, Jack Howard, a successful defense. And why that was only 85%, I have no idea, because that was a banger. A successful defense of the MLW Championship for our very own Jack Howard. Alex Hammerstone, unfortunately, sent back to MLW empty-handed. Moving on, though, we got a bit of a dream match. We got a few just singles contests that we're just putting together. We got to fill these cards out. The 10 matches, now that we got the talent to do so. So, just for funsies, I thought, have I ever seen Johnny Gargano versus Kota Ibushi in real life? Probably not. Have I ever seen it in Fire Pro? I'm about to. Glad you're all here with me to enjoy it as well. Let's get straight down to the ring. This is Dragon Dojo member Johnny Gargano repping his Iron Man tights against Kota Ibushi. Former holder of several singles titles here. GWA, Johnny Gargano, more known for tag success. Mind you, they had a brief dalliance with the GWA Junior Championship once or twice here. But again, more known for their tag team work and also playing spoiler on a few debuts of singles matches. I believe they last faced Hikaru Shida and spoiled their debut here in the GWA. But as you fail upwards very often in this promotion, look forward to seeing Hikaru Shida later with gold on the line. Usually first man to make a mistake, their opponent will look to exploit that, widen that offensive advantage further and further. So instead of trading moves, it's more of you delivering moves and your opponent absorbing them, as we saw a lot of the last match, as Jack Howard can attest to. Nice leg lariat there from Kota Ibushi. You're just looking for that sort of dazing shot, or something you can hit early that'll sort of sway things in your favor. And then you got to start pulling out the flashy stuff. The high octane, more powerful, more potent, more intense, more all of those offense. Try to put your opponent away, and then it's a matter of how much can you take versus how much can you dish out. Both these men know all too well. Veterans now, the GWA ring. Off the ropes goes Kota there. Oh, I think he was going for that sliding drop kick to the face, or perhaps a jumping double stomp across the chest. Likes to work that head, neck, and midsection area. Doesn't really target limbs much, but goes more for the torso and the dome. So, as you see there, strikes both to the midsection and the back of the head there out of Kota Ibushi. Gargano, of course, will be looking to lock on that Gargano escape, or hit that praying super kick, praying kneeling super kick. Nice head scissor takeover there from Gargano. Johnny GWA. I suppose it's more Nitro that has that gimmick. Excuse me, Morrison that has that gimmick. Hey, SSD Ninja, nice to see you. Hope you're having a good one. Kota Ibushi fired up tonight. Into the corner, he sends Gargano. Huge lariat. Lets Gargano stumble out. Dragon suplex back toward the ropes, unfortunately. For Kota, Gargano able to get a foot on the bottom rope, break that pin. Kota seems upset about it, seems to be yelly about it. Oh, big super kick to the mush. Gargano tried to shut him up. Second, there's the kneeling super kick I was talking about. Into the pin, 1, 2. Oh, just a 1 count from senior official Mr. Bigfoot there. Oh, and just a straight shot. And he's calling for the Kamigoye. Knee strike, dead center, rolls him over, hooks the leg. 2. No! Johnny Gargano just rolls the shoulder before 3 and locks on the Gargano escape. In desperation mode now is Johnny Gargano. Almost got knocked clean out. Super kick into a pin. Oh, and this time it's Ibushi's turn to worry. Series of near falls exchange there. 450 just like that. What grace. Almost puts Gargano down again. Getting him in position for something. Oh, sends him off the ropes this time. Huge shot-tape palm strike under the chin there, drops him. Thought he might be going for another dragon. Oh, huge spear out of Gargano. Rolls him over. Scoops him up. Off the ropes he sends him another spear. Ibushi absorbs that one though. Golden Star Powerbomb. Sit out last ride. 2. No! Gargano out. Strong kick at 2 there. Things are heating up. Nice power slam off the ropes. Another super kick from Gargano. This is usually a precursor to the Gargano escape, but he doesn't have the energy to pull the move off. Oh, gets spiked with that Frankensteiner. German suplex, but you could plainly see Gargano's hand on that bottom rope there. Mr. Bigfoot waving the pin attempt off. Gargano says this is it. Oh my goodness, Phoenix Plex! 1, 2, 3, got him! Folds him up like an accordion, drops him on his head and holds it into a deep double leg hook pin. I defy anyone to try to kick out of that sucker. I believe it's called the Phoenix Plex. Whatever it is, it brings Kota Ibushi victory in this one. Oh, and yeah, it is a Phoenix Plex, cool. A 5-star singles contest just for funsies. That's the third match of this card. Ah, that riled up to 65,000 plus. All right, coming up next, another non-title match. It's so nice to be able to space out title matches and non-title matches now that we have so many people. And we are slowly but surely, but not quite fast enough, Jack Howard, getting rid of titles that we don't actually want to have possession of. Anyway, coming up next, we have a match, I guess, just straight up tag team division as another non-factioned team, but familiar teammates Mustafa Ali and Roman Reigns are teaming up to face, representing Demon Club, Penta El Zero M, and Doc Gallows. Let's get down to the ring and see how this one shakes out. Of course, there are, I think, 5 factions now in the GWA, all sort of battling for supremacy, as they know small collective units like that holding as many titles as they can would influence more matchmaking power and such. But there's also a collective, or a growing collective, of smaller alliances amongst these still as yet unaffiliated wrestlers on the GWA roster, doing what they can to sort of thwart those attempts and sort of keep power in the hands of the general sort of populace of the gnarly wrestling aisle, as opposed to the handful of any one given faction. To that end, tonight we see Mustafa Ali here, squaring off against Penta El Zero M, tag team partner Roman Reigns in the corner. Love that custom gear he's wearing. I'm constantly amazed at the work of the Steam Workshop in the Fire Pro Wrestling world, and the customized edit parts and moves and wrestlers and rings and all manner of paraphernalia that you can get out of that thing. Tip of the cap to any and all that provide content. Couldn't do the GWA without you. Quite literally. As we see Doc Gallows in for the first time. This should be a power for power matchup here. Roman Reigns, former GWA champion, proudly had the belt for about half a year before eventually being defeated by current and reigning champion, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, who we will see defending the title later tonight, or later this afternoon, let me say. Roman Reigns there, able to drop Doc Gallows with a series of lefts and rights. And now strangely taking back in Mustafa Ali. Bit of a David and Goliath matchup here, and so far things are going Goliath's way. Oh dear. My favorite move of Doc Gallows is that off-the-shoulder spinning neck breaker, a thing of beauty, but Mustafa Ali able to roll through it, absorb much of the damage. Likely due to the fact that it was hit pretty early in the matchup. Oh, nice dropkick to the back there, but all it did was sort of send Doc Gallows into his corner. Now we got Penta El Zero M in, fresh on the Demon Club side of things. Mustafa Ali, though, showing some impressive striking power, dropping Penta, and then planting them with a DDT. Both men slow to get up there. Mustafa Ali, for whatever reason, had the advantage, but thought better of it, making the takeout. Ah, I see the strategy now. There are no countouts or disqualifications outside the ring in the GWA, and now you see a double team immediately employed there. The action will continue thus until Roman Reigns and Penta El Zero M, the two lethal combatants, get back into the ring. Referee is powerless to do anything about this. As we have devolved here, things are getting wide and woolly. There's a chair involved. Doc Gallows trying to sneak around the corner there to get an advantage. On Roman, nope, nothing doing, able to thwart off that double team attempt. And a huge power bomb on Penta on the floor. Again, I think it's Roman Reigns and Penta who have to get back into the ring before we're able to continue the match properly. Oh, reverse Frankensteiner to Penta El Zero M. Response of the roll-up. You can tell you're dizzy if you get dropped on your head and your response is to try to roll up your opponent. Oh, and in response, that's a better way to do things. Cradle piledriver to Mustafa Ali. Samoan drop, though, from Roman Reigns. Tags in Ali. I don't know if he saw that cradle piledriver Ali just took, but Ali was eager to get back in there for some revenge. Unfortunately, immediately allows Penta El Zero to slip through his fingers and tag Doc Gallows back into the matchup. Back to this David and Goliath match that kind of favors Doc, to be honest. I don't know why Ali's team would want this. He goes again. Oh, gut check time for Mustafa Ali. Doc Gallows here for a good time, not a long time. Into the Gallows pole. Almost puts Ali down. You saw Penta El Zero M there running interference. Playing D. Keeping an eye on Roman Reigns making their way across the ring for the save. Almost put Ali away there. Took everything he had to kick out. Struggles way to the corner to get Roman Reigns in fresh. Slugging things out with Doc Gallows once again, but Gallows, riding his wave of momentum, gets the better of Roman Reigns on this exchange at this time. Fall away slam into the corner. Padded or not, that's got him smart. And a Gallows pull right in Mustafa Ali's face. Obviously he's going to be able to break that up on no count, in fact. But damage still done, and a second one to Roman Reigns. This time, Doc Gallows getting kicked in the back to have that pin broken up. But again, finisher after finisher from Doc Gallows. Goodness gracious me. On a tear. And before he tears something, he tags out to Penta El Zero M. No doubt. 3 or 4 finishes in a row. Tire out even the biggest cardio king. Penta off the ropes. Oh! Mustafa Ali ducked that sling blade attempt. Able to suplex Penta there. Now the two are just going to trade blows. Oh, nice spin kick there from Ali. Oh no, Penta absorbs it, hits a super kick. Puts the period on that exchange, or the exclamation point. I should say off the ropes he comes again. Yeah, it's the sling blade this time. Penta starting to feel it. Another super kick to the face of Ali, into a cover. See Doc Ellis there, slow to make the save or to play defense. Roman Reigns able to break that up. Into the Demon Club corner now, though, is Mustafa Ali. Doc Ellis is legal, and now it's their turn to send Ali to the floor so we can get some shenanigans on this side of the ring. As you see, one of the many commentary tables around ringside, our international broadcast here, the GWA. None of those fine folk are me, but just imagine they're speaking whatever is your native tongue, should it not happen to be English. Whoa, impressive power out of Ali with that huge German suplex into the cover, too. Penta had the presence of mind once they recovered and were on the apron to scoot into the ring there and break that up quickly. Oh, now a super kick out of Doc Gallows. And if you want to play power, I'll play the stretchy athletic game, says Doc Gallows. But unfortunately, it allows Ali to tag Roman Reigns in. I don't want to say the fresh man, as we're nearing 20 minutes now, and none of these four gentlemen are fresh any longer. Okay, let's prove that point by hitting a move and then tagging out. Get a little magic killed on the way out, though. Penta up top, double stomp! I think that was to the gonads of Roman Reigns into the cover! Roman Reigns able to kick out at 2. Up he comes again. Oh no, Penta driver to Roman Reigns! Doc with a cutout, that's it! Penta El Zero M has pinned Roman Reigns with the Penta driver. Ooh, Demon Club looking strong in the tag division. Reigns, by the way, your NXT champion, set to defend the belt against Penta El Zero M at our next show. What a statement made here. So far, in 2 tag situations, challenger has been champion. Interesting. How will that factor into the forthcoming title match? A month or 2 for now, in game time. Well, while the fans ponder that, we got to move along here as we have more titles on offer. Walter, here to defend the Stardom Championship against Aleister Black. I don't need to sell that to anybody. Let's just get to the ring and watch these two beat the holy crap out of each other. Aleister Black, obviously, we're looking for that black mass. Kick to the face. Walter will want to put on the Gojira clutch or powerbomb you through the mat and then stack himself a high stack that you are not kicking out of. Walter is like an iron golem. He doesn't have the flashiest moveset, but he puts everything he has into everything he does, and he is a big boy. So what he can put forth is rather significant. To say nothing of the striking power of Aleister Black, though. It should match up actually quite well if he's able to withstand the onslaught that is Walter and pick his spots. Choose his strikes carefully. This could go either way. So, looking forward to this contest, as we're just sort of getting things rolling. Both men feeling each other out. I know they've probably faced off against one another in real life a number of times, but this is, I believe, their first singles matchup here in the GWA. Walter defending his Stardom Championship. The third of 3-tiered singles heavyweight titles here. Nice. Belly to back suplex there from Walter, but Aleister showing remarkable resilience. Absorbs the blow and fights on. We're only 5 minutes deep after all. Oof. Another one from Walter there. Not so easy to shake off this time. Into a Boston Crab again. Not the flashiest offense, but doesn't need to be when you apply it with the purpose and malice. That Walter does each and everything he does in that ring. Oh, scoop brainbuster. Just a beautiful move there. First popularized by Genichiro Tenryu in their highly improbable Triple Crown run in the early aughts. I think he used to call it 51 or whatever his age was at the time, as you see the Gojira clutch for the first time. Alistair trying to reach the ropes, but able to break the hold. Another belly to back, folding Alistair in half, as you see Walter starting to string some stuff together. Oh, misses with that big chop though. Gets suplexed over. Let's see how Black can follow up. Nicely done. Rolling elbow combo. Pulls him away from the ropes. Smartly done. You got to stay on Walter once you see an opening. Another nice strike combo. Waiting for Walter to stand. Oh, Meteor off the top. Nicely done. A suplex though, but that took a lot out of Alistair Black getting Walter over. As you see, Walter able to get up first. Yeah. Black may have winded himself. See Walter able to drop him with a single blow time and again. Oh, a big boot to the back of the head there. Walter also sucking wind. I think both athletes would like a little moment to catch their breath, as you see Walter doing that now. Off the ropes he sent. Nice kitchen sink knee right in the breadbasket. Doesn't even slow him down. I told you, it's like an iron golem. He just keeps coming at you. Missing that bicycle kick, but then getting that suplex is Black, but unable to hold any sort of long-term offensive advantage. Unable to string together a very long sequence of anything. Meanwhile, Walter gets 3 or 4 suplexes in a row most times. Nicely done there. Black likely to win the strike battle and almost knocks Walter out there. As I said, if you withstand the onslaught that is Walter and pick your spots, you can take him down. Nice drop kick to the face. Black's starting to roll a bit here. Now Walter's in a bit of trouble. Back to the Boston Crab, working the legs, working the back. Smart strategy here. Oh! Another excellent kick combination. Oh, and that was it. Black Mass to the back of the head. 1, 2, 3. Got him. He knocked Walter out. And we've got a new Stardom champion. Alistair Black with their first singles victory, I believe. Their first victory of any type here in the GWA. And as we said, you can fail upwards. Took full advantage of their opportunity against Walter here, as we have a new Stardom champion. That's cool. Dim the lights of the big man. See, once he had that little advantage, he just kept picking away and picking his spots with those educated feet. Wowzers. Able to knock Walter smooth out. As I update my clipboard of champions and whatnot. Alright, coming up next. Looking from these two names, it looks like we have a team of Camp Firefly versus a team representing Demon Club. At least I'm assuming that's Tony Storm. I'm going to have to get down to the ring to find out who their partners are, though, because I booked this a week ago. As you see the aforementioned Tony Storm and Karrion Kross starting things off. Camp Firefly teammates Darby Allin and Alex Zane in the corner of Karrion Kross. Momentarily we'll let you know who is shoring things up on the Demon Club side for Tony Storm. I would suspect, since we saw the other members of Demon Club earlier, it's going to be Bronson Reed and Finn Balor, and there they are. In an early cover there. Sporting red and black tonight is the Demon Club. Little Demon Club Wolfpack action. Strange how Kross seems to fit in more with their style than he does Camp Firefly. Very interesting. Anyway, your senior official, as per usual, Mr. Bigfoot. the only official here in the GWA, the only one worth having, for they are immortal, and they just ask for a tree to rub on when they get itchy, and all the sap they can drink, and we're more than happy to provide it. And Balor now sent out of the ring by the newly tagged in Darby Allin, who shows a bit of sportsmanship here, just waiting for Finn Balor to re-enter the ring. That's interesting strategy there to camp Firefly. I wouldn't expect that. Bit of mind games being played there, I would assume. Finn Balor there, not necessarily falling for it. As you can see, he plays a bit of mind games himself, as we're anything you can body paint, I can body paint better tonight. As he's in full demon regalia against the half-painted Darby Allin with that twisting roll up there. Just a 1 count. Master of the drop down is Darby Allin, it seems. Can't quite follow it up though, as we see big Bronson Reed tagged in for the first time. These are the 3 more diminutive members of the Demon Club, but don't let that fool you. There's a lot of power on both sides of the equation here. Actually, these are the more diminutive members of both sides of these factions, I would say. Speedy recovery out there to Solo Darling, who is dealing with a bit of arm issues after that tussle with Daniel Bryan, where they darn near pulled them off. So we'll see her in a month or so when she's feeling better. Reed now sending Zayn into his own corner, perhaps asking for stiffer competition than the young man. Might want to choose your words wisely. Alex Zane, as yet largely untested in the GWA ring. Relegated to tag matches mostly. Haven't really seen what they can do much in the singles way of things. But we may have ways to for them to prove their worth coming down the pipe in a couple of weeks. Might do a little junior tournament just for funsies. Hey, Ichigo Toki, what's going on? We're having a nice day. Thanks for joining us for this trip down the gnarly wrestling aisle once again. Tony Storm there getting rolled up. Oh no, again, no counter to disqualifications on the floor. I'll appreciate it. Thanks very much for your work. I do appreciate. As you see Karrion Kross there. Bronson Reed in the ring. Tony Storm, Alex Zane, Darby Allin, Finn Balor outside the ring. I don't know who's legal. Things will settle down when they settle down. Mr. Bigfoot will sort it out. That's not my job. Oh, code red there to Tony Storm on the floor. Again, no counter to disqualifications on the floor of the GWA ring. Mr. Bigfoot powerless to stop this until we get the 2 legal fighters back in the ring where they belong. Oh, turns him inside out. Does Bronson Reed to Karrion Kross with that clothesline. All right, what do we got going on here? Pump handle slam there from Zayn. Everyone's in the ring, so the legal people have to be in here. You would think. All right, Tony Storm was legal. Darby Allin was legal. Now it's Finn Balor and Karrion Kross as we reset things. There we go. And we're back to a proper matchup. Off the top he comes. Coup de grace to the back of Karrion Kross. Rolls him over. What's going on, Dork? Hope you're having a good one. What a wild dynamite it was last night. Darby Allin says this is it. Doesn't quite have Finn Balor worn down, though, to attempt the coffin drop. In fact, Balor easily able to tag in Reed. And then Darby Allin attempts a coffin drop with the standing Bronson Reed. Misses wildly. And then tries again and misses. Into a cover, Reed gets a 1. Oh, I have not signed Don Callis, but Whom was asking about them earlier, and I got something in mind. Unfortunately, it's going to be the second card of the show, so you might miss it doing your own stuff. But we have some interest in what Impact Wrestling might be up to, and we might have a little challenge for them later. Haven't done one of those in a while. I'm going to do everything I can not to take their title from them, I can tell you that. But if it happens, we'll start inviting Impact over to our shows so they can take it back. Oh, you give the VOD a look-see? Appreciate that, brother. Tony Storm now. Seems that Camp Firefly thinks the best matchup for Tony Storm is Karrion Kross. So here they go. Mano y Womano. Tony Storm winning the best of that strike exchange with a headbutt, though. So perhaps they got the right of it. Do the Demon Club, at least. Nice counter suplex there from Storm. Slowly working Kross into their corner. Kudo Driller. Into the cover. 1, 2. You see speedily Alex Zane able to zip across the ring and break up that pin attempt. Oh, now Karrion Kross with that patented, scintillating Karrion Kross offense. Just looked like a chiropractor or masseur adjustment. Probably felt real nice. Another suplex there. Got a heck of a backdrop. I'll give him that. Roll up though, dead center of the ring. Balor and Reed run interference, and that's it. Tony Storm surprising Karrion Kross, who's honestly yet to impress his teammates and the GWA officials in their GWA career thus far. As the Demon Club puts down Camp Firefly. Moving on to the NXT Junior Heavyweight Championship. Champion Xavier Woods in a first-time meeting, I would assume, with challenger Hikaru Shida. Let's get down to the ring. Shida coming off that loss in their debut, looking to both redeem themselves and bring home some gold. Xavier Woods winning the NXT Junior title in their first title shot in a long while, I think in their last matchup, or at least fairly recently, so I would assume they are very much dedicated to keeping that title. Shida here with the Tifa cosplay once again. Looking good. Wrestling good. See the champ Xavier Woods decked out in gold appropriately. Oh, huge punch to the face there, dropped Shida. I don't know what she was anticipating, but it certainly wasn't that. Woods able to just catch her and drop her to the canvas. Oh, high knee sends Woods to the canvas this time, says Shida in response. Oh, off the ropes again. Oh, Shida able to duck. Another high knee. Oof. Drop toe. Spinning drop toe. See, Woods is taking the match seriously. He's not wearing those ridiculous curly boots. Champion and challenger slugging it out. Challenger getting the early advantage. After that strike exchange, see what they can do with it. Shida pursuing Champion Woods across the ring. Woods enough time for that counter. Shida has a number of knee strikes she uses to put you away. Xavier Woods has that diving back elbow from the top, another move reminiscent of Genchiro Tenryu. Also eat defeat, or soul food, whatever you want to call it. Another special move of Xavier Woods. Got a heck of a brainbuster too. Oh my! Oh! Brett's rope Samoan drop from Hikaru Shida. 2 count, says senior official Mr. Bigfoot. Up the rope she sends Xavier Woods again, working on the back. Sticking with it, working on the midsection. Nice Joshi slam there. Whoa! Tried to slip past him, but ended up slipping out of the ring is Hikaru Shida. Bit of a miscalculation there. Tried to duck underneath and ended up shooting out underneath the bottom rope. Absolutely, Brett's rope, the deadliest rope of all. I really wish I could do custom rings in promotion mode, because I would make every middle rope hot pink in recognition Another Joshi slam. You get extra torque if you hook their tights at the same time. That's why they do that. Shida wrestling with a lot of confidence here. Despite coming off that unfortunate loss to Johnny Gargano in their debut. Woods has got to get control of this thing back. He's going to be able to keep his title. See Shida able to evade. Another nice slam. Pulls him away from the ropes, just in case. Don't want to risk anything. Keep getting dropped with DDTs though, those are going to add up. As with those leg drops across the head and neck. We passed 10 minutes in this NXT Junior Championship contest. Swinging neck breaker from the champ. Going back to work on that neck. Dropping the leg, dropping the leg. Now Shida looking to right the ship. Contest of wills. Oh, and a contest of Shining Wizard. Right to the dome. 2. Shida out at 2. Off the rope she comes. With a huge running knee of her own into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost puts Xavier Woods down. Shida looking to press that advantage. Has the champion on the ropes. Another blow to the head via the knee. But you can see it's taking a lot out of Shida. He's been going non-stop for 12.5 minutes now. There you see it. Soul food from Woods, creating a little time and space. Tries that schoolboy. Oh, rolling clothesline, no absorb. Enziguri from Shida to the back of the head of Xavier Woods. Another crippling blow to the face with a knee. Sending Woods to the floor now. No countouts or DQs. Just more opportunity to inflict maximum damage. Shida might be looking for a kendo stick under the ring. Oh, another running knee to the face. Sends him down time and again with that. Woods is in trouble, but so long as they're outside the ring. Oh, there it is, the kendo stick. Oh, see, Woods smartly. Oh, no. Little cat and mouse. Shida refusing to get back inside, so Woods had to come back out to the floor. They're fighting all the way around the ring now. Oh, Woods sends Shida into the corner there. Might have struck the post. Oh, abandons her Singapore cane, kendo stick. For the baseball bat, has to drop it at 4. There's a 5 DQ count in the ring. Hit the confusion, she gets rolled up. Just a 2.9. Almost put away there. Shida's confusion with the rule set and the English translation almost did her in. See now, Woods trying to knock her out with several shots to the head. She just says, bring it on. Oh, I think she got dropped toe. I think she took the knob end of that baseball into the eye. Ouch. Or that baseball bat, excuse me. Another Shining Wizard to the side of the head. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Xavier Woods retains. Impressive effort again from Hikaru Shida. But I feel like that drop toe onto the end of that baseball bat, setting up that Shining Wizard. Goodness gracious me. What a way to end your night. We have ourselves a successful title defense of the NXT Junior Championship for Xavier Woods. Oops, let's get over here and save. After a rematch. Alright, coming up next, here's another fun singles match we put together just for funsies. Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles. AJ Styles, of course, representing Los Ricos, the newest or most recent faction here in the GWA. The rich. Brock Lesnar representing only himself. He feels he's rich enough on his own. Both these competitors kind of looking to get back to their winning ways. AJ Styles, kind of a perennial challenger, gets title shots but can't really win the big one. And Brock Lesnar started their GWA career rather strongly, as you would suspect, but kind of a bit of a skid. Has held gold sporadically, but doesn't hold it for long. Like, certainly not as long as you would assume a Brock Lesnar to clutch gold. As we said, both of these competitors looking to get back to their winning ways, looking to work up the rankings on the heavyweight divisions. Back into title contention. Real easy to fail upward in this. So we genuinely look for great performances, and we also weight your win-loss record, of course. Who you beat, how many times you've won, that sort of thing. Quality of competition is always a factor. As always, the creature on feature, senior official here in the GWA, Mr. Bigfoot, hanging out by the Mascara Dorada sign for all your mask buying needs. I know that's a rather specific item you might need, a lucha mask, but they got you covered. Quite literally in the case of your face. Alright, Dork, my man, thanks for hanging. Enjoy your stream, man. Hope you have a good time. Are you wrapping up Yakuza? Oh, duck underneath there from Brock. Thought he might have dazed AJ, but AJ able to press this advantage. It amazes me how much gas is in the tank of an AJ Styles, and has been so for his, like, 25-year career now. Oh, attaboy. Well, best of luck to you. Looks like a lot of fun. Oh, up top, F5! F5 from Brock! Dragging Styles away, this could do it. 1, 2, no! Styles kicks out of the F5. Thinks a running bulldog might put Brock down. That 1 count begs to differ. Brock firmly in command after hitting his finish. Just beating AJ down at this point. There he goes. Flips him over the German suplex. Halfway across the ring he sends him. Oh, thought he might want to send him the other half of the way with that one, but more subdued leg hold backdrop. Oh, belly to belly into the corner. Styles trying to roll through. Can't roll through that second F5. Brock pops right back up into the cover. 1, 2, no! Styles out with a stronger kick out that time. Oh, gets suplexed into the turnbuckle. Poor AJ. In a world of trouble at the moment. Oh yeah, they are heading on down the road to Suplex City now. Toot toot. That was them on a train, I guess. I don't know why there's a road. You don't go on a train on a road. Mixing the metaphors here. Just like AJ's brains might be scrambled after that. Instinctively went for a roll-up, but only able to get a 1 count once more. Meanwhile, Brock's getting 2.9s. Bit of disparity there. Underhook belly to belly this time. I think Brock's going to try to hit one of each suplexes in the game by the time this match is over. Oh dear. Another turnaround. Belly to back. Hell of a mountain to climb for AJ. As he gets suplexed again. He's trying to set him up for something in the corner, but he can't get it off. And Brock in counter is just bodying him all over the ring. Might be tiring himself out though. Oh dear, 3 F5s. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if it's good enough to put down The Undertaker at WrestleMania, it's good enough to put down AJ Styles here in the GWA. That's 3 F5s to AJ Styles. Brock Lesnar is your winner. Not as competitive as I would have imagined between the two, and the crowd evaluation kind of backs that up. I feel, but yeah, but that one, okay, that's fair that it was, only 79. I do dispute this. The Alex Hammerstone Jack Howard, I believe, was higher than an 85 for sure. Because Hammerstone took a beating for like the first 10 minutes, and then like sort of nailing Howard with like finisher after finisher to get like near fall and stuff. It was cool as heck. Anyway, that is the past. We only concern ourselves with the future, and that includes the GWA Tag Team Championship. Champions Naomichi Marufuji and Samoa Joe are putting the belts on the line against representing Los Ricos, two members that just had to watch AJ Styles lose the previous match. A tag team that impressed during our last stream, so they're getting a tag team title shot here. Roosh and Zeus, as we said, representing Los Ricos, going against the unaffiliated Tag Team Championship combination of Naomichi Marufuji and Samoa Joe. As always, the creature on feature, senior official, Mr. Bigfoot. Surprised Marufuji would tape up those shoulders so heavily, kind of put a bullseye on them. As he starts things off here with a Roosh. As we said, Roosh and Zeus impressed as a tag team combination in the previous show. So we're getting that tag team title shot now. See what they do with the opportunity. All about opportunity here in the GWA. Bit of a wear down period here in the early going, sort of feeling each other out. Most of these, I would say Marufuji and Zeus might be more local to their Japan, but certainly international resumes for all four of these competitors. So it's not like they're going to be totally alien to the concepts of the fighting techniques of a Roosh, or consequently, or conversely I should say, Marufuji if you are Roosh. Or indeed a Samoa Joe and a Zeus. Power for power here. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern develop in tag team formation where there's a more powerful member than the more, I don't want to say athletic, but let's say more dexterity, if I were to roll them as D&D characters. Or the dex or agility based counterparts, just to sort of try to cover all the bases. Not an unwise strategy, worked for years. I think back to the original, or the old Heart Foundation. Hitman in the Anvil certainly followed that mold. Off the ropes comes Joe. Zeus able to avoid that big thrust kick. Might have booted him out of the ring, but Zeus able to duck out of the way. Now trying to work Joe back to his corner. Oh. Both competitors able to tag up. Back to Roosh and Marufuji as your legal fighters. A punching and a chopping. Punching wins. At least for now. Marufuji having a bit of trouble with ring positioning, I've noticed thus far. Having to drag his opponent away from those ropes toward the polar bear an awful lot. As you see Roosh go up top. I don't know if he hit that or not. He might have just missed, like Marufuji might have just gotten out of the way of that double stomp. Roosh is going to try it again. Nope, not going to have enough time. Enziguri there from Naomichi Marufuji. Might want to make a tag soon. Well, taking the fight to Roosh still. Another nice Enziguri. Oh! Back kick to the ding-ding from Roosh. Dirty pool, my friend. If you're going to counter, do something legal. See, Marufuji able to tag out to Joe. Roosh able to take out to Zeus. We refresh once again to the other singles matchup within this tag team championship contest that we've got rolling so far. Zeus and Joe, toe-to-toe. Who will win? I do not know. Off the ropes goes Joe again. Oh, big boot to the face. Tried that earlier and was unsuccessful. Happy to deliver it now. It's Samoa Joe. Big smile on his face. Ooh, Uranagi. Joe working over Zeus. Now taking in Marufuji. Interesting strategy here. Double power bomb on the way out of the ring. Nice kick there from Marufuji to the side of the head. Of course, we're looking for that Emerald Frozen variation, possibly a Tiger Driver, or possibly the Shiranui. Number of options to take you out. Zeus has that choke slam and that jackhammer. Roosh has that Tombstone Pile Driver. He's got that Bull Rush in the corner, I believe. That might be Bandito. No, I think that's Roosh. His, I think, is like a double stomp of sorts. Or it's spear? No. Either way, he's not going to be able to hit it on Joe out of the ring, I don't think. That's where Marufuji sends him. So long as he keeps... Oh my goodness, I was going to say Zeus occupied as Zeus hits that nasty chokeslam on Marufuji. As long as we're paired off as they are, to this point, the fight can continue this way ad infinitum. Oh. But not if Zeus has anything to say about it, or Joe for that matter. Oh no, rolled up. Reverse there is Joe. Myers are darting back and forth to both of these contests simultaneously happening. Marufuji trying to fight his way back. He was trying to play the cutoff man so that Joe could work over Roosh, but Zeus is just wearing him out. Joe back in the ring finally, calling for Roosh to get back inside, playing a bit of cat and mouse. Roosh with the big tombstone on Marufuji. Now we're back to the legal combatants. Tags into Zeus, looking to finish Marufuji off. Able to tag Joe though. Nicely done, evading Roosh all the way across the ring there. Crowd getting into this one. Joe holding Zeus for Marufuji. Takes him a second to figure out what's going on, but then a spinning middle kick drops Zeus. Now we get into a chop fight. Chop fight! Big clothesline ends that for Zeus. Off the ropes he sends Joe, but Joe counters. It might actually work out in Zeus's favor as he's closer to the Los Ricos corner. Solid hands out of Samoa Joe. Zeus responds in kind. Working Zeus into the championship corner as Joe off the ropes he comes. He hits that huge kick again, but Zeus able to pop back up. Atomic drop. Inverted atomic drop, I believe. I don't know which one's facing you and which one's facing away. It's been a long time since I've heard that seen or called in a wrestling match, so I don't remember. I'll have to ask Gorilla Monsoon next time I see him. As both sides refresh once again. Roosh and Marufuji. Legal in this one as we approach 20 minutes. I can't really tell you who has the advantage, champion or challenger. Roosh has a few things to say about it with that huge double stomp to the chest. 1, 2, oh, not even a 2. Joe breaks at the pin, then locks Roosh in an STF. Again, the ref is powerless to break this. Roosh has to do all the work. Amazingly able to counter it, and belly-to-belly Marufuji coming out of that STF into a cover even. Only 2. Zeus able to block Joe from the save attempt. Man alive, what fight in Roosh. Super kick. Takes Marufuji down. Roosh is still going. I would have thought he'd want to tag out by now. Oh dear, scooped into the Emerald Frozen. Right on the polar bear. And then a spinning drop toe doesn't keep Roosh down. Into a Tiger Driver onto the polar bear. 1, 2. Zeus quickly over to break that up. That would have done it for sure. That's a section of finishers. What a tribute to Misawa it would have been. Especially winning on the polar bear for whatever reason. Marufuji's had enough, tagging out to Joe, but Roosh quickly over to his corner to get Zeus into the matchup. Now they send Joe to the outside, here by the commentary corner. As all 4 men are now engaged in battle. Here on the floor of the GWA arena. Muscle Buster to Zeus! Meanwhile, I think I saw some sort of cradle pile driver variation there. Double underhook, perhaps. To Marufuji from Roosh. Oh my god, beefy powerbomb from Joe. Suplex into the guardrail. Guys, you have to work again in a month. Don't murder one another. Think of your wives and children, should you happen to have them. Coquina clutch there, applied briefly by Samoa Joe. And now Zeus recovers enough to jackhammer Joe on the floor. Joe trying to get an equalizer in the form of a steel chair. Huge powerbomb from Joe there. Back to the corners they go, as I believe Coquina clutch applied. That'll do it. Oh yeah, 24 minutes deep. You lock in the Coquina clutch on a sleepy Zeus like that, they're gonna tap right away. No choice. Successful defense. Successful defense of the GWA Tag Team Championship gold by Samoa Joe and Naomichi Marufuji. Couldn't be prouder. Good work, everybody. Almost a perfect match, but you know, who's counting? Okay, coming up next, our main event, representing the GWA and its heavyweight title, Bray Wyatt, looking to defend the gold against Will Ospreay. Another first-time matchup that I don't think has happened in real life, and I don't think I've seen it so far in the GWA. Up until this very moment. And here we go, with all the gold on the line. Huge opportunity for Will Ospreay here. I can't tell you the last time he's had a chance to win the big gold here. Hasn't held it, I don't think, in his GWA career. I'm looking at our records department now. Yeah, I'm confirming that. He's not been GWA champion in his tenure here. Been with the promotion for a long while. Has yet to really break out in terms of championship material, but always a heck of a performer. Always gives it all. And he has a physics-defying moveset, quite frankly, so if they can wear down the Fiend enough, and that is a tall order, a superhuman ability to absorb punishment and seemingly feel no pain possesses the Fiend Bray Wyatt, and they use that to their advantage, wearing down their opponents or having their opponents punch themselves out essentially in service of locking on that disgusting mandible claw, which has brought them victory after victory. But again, if Will Ospreay is able to keep an offensive onslaught, an offensive momentum, a combination of sorts rolling throughout the majority of this, if you just keep, I don't want to say swimming, if you just keep working away at the Fiend Bray Wyatt, they can be beaten. Rarely, but it happens. As we've just been back and forth in the opening 5 minutes of this contest. Will Ospreay proving he belongs, or trying to prove he belongs in the main event. Bray Wyatt holding on to that main event slot, that main event money, that main event title, that GWA Heavyweight Championship. The biggest prize in all of wrestling in terms of this promotion, and probably the rest of this wrestling universe, since I have like the most wrestlers, titles, etc. Ospreay's trying to build a little momentum now. But just like that, you see how quickly Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, can cut them off. Just a couple of moves. Working the throat smartly. Anything in the head and neck area, especially. Oh, straight hand. Back in that submission, not a bad choice. If you take away Bray Wyatt's arms, they won't have the strength to really press down on that mandible claw. Trying to separate the shoulders there might numb Bray's arms all the way down to the fingers. Off the ropes he comes. Trouble in Paradise. Hit to Bray Wyatt into a cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought I might have knocked him out there. Solid 2 count, though. Chipping away is Will Ospreay. Oh, I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Oh, a Brett's rope superplex. That could do it there, but no. Decides to drop him with a punch and then pull him back up again. Will Ospreay perhaps taking the take the fight to Bray Wyatt thing a little too seriously and a little too literally. You do have to attempt pins at some point. Break of the eyes from the champion. It's the Fiend Bray Wyatt with a bit of a mountain to climb to get back into this. Oh, a few more headbutts like that. And they'll be right as rain, though. Try to get to a level playing field, if not retake the advantage, is the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Will Ospreay doing everything in their power to stop them, including that beautiful super kick into this phenomenal forearm. Shades of AJ Styles, 1, 2. Oh, I don't know if AJ would have been too happy if somebody else pinned Bray with his move. Will Ospreay, of course, doing that as tribute to AJ and the time they spent together in Japan. I mean, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, a headbutt off the ropes. Bray Wyatt using that mask to maximum effect. We don't know if that's stuffed with anything, to be quite honest. I wonder if it smells. Probably, eh? 1, 2. Bray Wyatt running on fumes at the moment. Oh, trying to keep Will Ospreay down, but he just keeps getting back up. Now you see the Fiend sucking wind here, trying to get their breath back after that huge headbutt. Drop to the canvas with another punch. Will Ospreay screams that this is it. Trouble in paradise to the face of the Fiend, but he pops right back up. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head. Stays down this time. Oh, and another kick to the face. Shooting star pin attempt. 2. No. Fiend out at 2.9. Ospreay staying on him. Still working the head. Enziguri. Fiend trying to fight back. Ospreay sends him off the ropes. Standing Spanish fly, but Bray Wyatt rolls through. Mandible claw. What a sequence. Will Ospreay able to break the hold, though. Another headbutt off the ropes. Oh, Ospreay counters a suplex attempt. Schoolboy roll up. 1, 2. No. Bray able to get the shoulder rolled. Oh, high elevated reverse DDT. Saving grace for Will Ospreay. Super kick. Ospreay pouring it on now. Sensing victory is nigh. Front flipping DDT. Hooks the leg deep. 2. No, Bray out again. Millimeters away that time was Will Ospreay. Pouring it on though as the challenger. Mandible claw, but too close to the ropes. Mandible claw again, but closer to the ropes this time. Has to break it a second time in a row, does Bray Wyatt. Running on instinct now as the champion. Ospreay trying to find that knockout shot, and this might do it. Stormbreaker! Into the cover! Hooks the leg! 1, 2, 3! He got him! Will Ospreay is the new GWA champion! Holy schmoly! We got a new champ! And what a match it was! All right. Whoa. Look at that. The biggest belt in the land, and it doesn't belong to any of the stables. Excellent. W. Ospreay is your new champion. Whoa ho 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 ho. What a wild one that was. Oh my gosh, another overall card rating in the 90s. 65,000 plus. Yeah, new Stardom champ, new GWA champ. Holy crap, 72,000 people! Holy moly. Oh, Jey Uso is the new WWE champion. Nice. Nick Jackson is the AEW champ. Oh, that's the only news. Oh my god, we made $5 million on that one. New Japan's interested in working with us. Okay, so for this behind the scenes stuff, I can pop the cam back on. Oh, okay. Oh no, which Thomas? Is that Thomas Walker? Ah, crap. Well, I can't actually do this because I'm going to be doing a promotion battle instead. So this is the first time I'm going to be ignoring the fact that they want to do a match. Kiyoyama from Noah wants to come in. I'm going to have to say no because, again, we're going to do a promotion battle. I'm sorry. Break it to them nicely. Oh, that's good. I hope you do that. All right, so let's put this down. Okay, I wanted to do the a second one a little bit differently this time. It's been a while. Oh, it's year 4. It's December. It's the end of the 4th year. So just for funsies, too. I didn't even know it was timing out that way. That's actually pretty good because we're gonna get our report after this to see how we did, how we finished. Man, the prestige of the MLW title must be ridiculous now that it's the champion is in the middle of a 13+ successful defense reign. You know. Anyway, let me do all my maintenance. We'll throw out a contract offer to somebody, and then I'm going to challenge Impact to a promotional battle so that I can observe more as a fan. Like I'm going to do some really biased commentating in that one. How'd I do merchandise-wise? Ooh, not too bad. Okay. Okay, I'm going to worry about that once I book the event, because it's probably going to be a smaller arena than our 65,000-seater. No offense, Impact, but I don't know that you have the... I don't even know what I want to say. Clout? The popularity? The whatever? To really boost what's going on. But we have one roster slot available, and I believe we need to hire ourselves a light heavyweight. So let us check all of the free agents worldwide for junior talent. Looking for that J by their height and weight there. Once it's whatever's past their poundage. Looking for J's. Sweet, sweet J's. Bucks Belmar. Oh, okay, that would have been like Smash or something. Dave Mastiff, but they're heavy. Drake Maverick. Eichner, but we got a bunch of people that wrestle like Eichner. Oh, Yehai would be pretty good too. But, I was gonna say, Jonathan Gresham is already the octopus hold guy, and if we bring in a Koji Clutch guy, or we're bringing in diminutive African American wrestlers that use submissions. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be probably a pretty good matchup between them, but John Greed, Josh Briggs, that's definitely not a junior. Lufisto, more Canadian talent, I see. Oh, no, not a big Noam Dar guy. These ones I feel like I eventually want to bring in, Sebastian Suave specifically, and then Tyson Dukes as well. Because these are the Smash championships, and they don't exist anymore. Like, Smash doesn't exist anymore. So if I were to, like, get rid of the if I were to help the MLW talent earn that back, if I were to somehow get the NXT titles back to the NXT people, I would then want to bring in these. Because I don't mind having titles for promotions that already don't exist anymore. I wouldn't feel nearly as bad about, like, you know, potentially ruining parts of this universe. Okay, but that's a consideration. That's like a long-term consideration, I was going to say. The only thing that stops me from hiring you, David Finlay, because you're real affordable and you're the right style and everything, is the fact that your finishing move is named Prima Nocta, and that's gross. Mansoor, if I booked shows in the United Arab Emirates, they would be undefeated. Mansoor is a god in that area. Oh, Murphy, huh? You know what? That's a shortlister for sure. Okay, let me think of Murphy. Ray Horace would be fun. I like that they're in Latin America too. Really? Shane Thorne is just a heavyweight, I guess. I wouldn't peg them at 220 pounds. Oops. Okay, we did Europe, we checked Latin America. Let's check Japan, though we do have a lot of Japanese talent as it is. I'm just looking for J's. Looking for J's here after we alphabetize everybody. I mean, we have these good, like, official... Get over here. Stardom edits that are pretty cool. There's some official New Japan edits in here, as you see Goto. Jado is another official one. And then we have a bunch of non-officials that populate our landscape. Got some DDT talent, some Noah talent, some All Japan talent. Dragon Gate. Lots of fun stuff going on here. Nobody, and I'm just trying to look at the names as I go down as well. Like, Masaki Mochizuki would be amazing because he is a heck of an actual wrestler. Like, for really reals. Heck of a talent, but 52. And that is, I believe that's an accurate age on them too. So, no good. Do I hire Mayo Iwatani, the face of Stardom? Like, this is Stardom's ace, but Stardom doesn't exist anymore. Two-step dragon suplex hold is their finish. They use a sling blade, a moonsault, super diving foot stomp, high bridge dragon suplex hold. Pretty tempting. Pretty tempting. Oh, Momo's even better. Wow. The Peach Sunrise, Stardom's true heart, Momo Watanabe. Bees and bees. Decent salary. Look at that popularity in Japan. The Peach Sunrise. They're only 22. That's probably accurate as well. That's, oh wait, I was going to say, that can't be right if they were born in the year 2000. It's not 2022. It certainly is in this wrestling landscape. Huh. I'm going to try, well, they're shortlisted as well. Just because of all that, all those good stats they bring. I'm not intimately familiar with their work is the only real downside, and that's like purely a me thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's not an actual knock against that talent. That's just a kind of a knock against my familiarity with them, you know? Starlight Kid. 4'11", she's so wee. Tam Nakano. Okay. Alright, let me check. Obviously the free agent pool in North America is going to be the most densely populated with stuff we want. And other stuff like Adam Cole. Looking for some junior talent, yo. Not showman style if I can help it. Mind you, depending on the moveset of the individual, you can overcome that. Ooh, dear. He uses an Orange Crush? No way. How do they let him get away with that? Man, Cedric Alexander has refused me so many times. Ridiculous. Let me do Chris Bay. Okay, Chris Bay. Let's do it. Extra tasty. Oh, let me back up. Hang on. Get all this sorted. Oops, not the event yet. Not management yet, you silly boy. Offer contract. Free agent North America. Let's go down to Chris Bay and say what's up. About to challenge for the Impact World Heavyweight title, if I'm not mistaken. Certainly not in this world. That's fine. You're $500 a month. You shouldn't be worried about it. I'm going to lowball you on the bonus too because you're so cheap. And we're so good. You should be able to be like, yes, of course. Oh, good for you for valuing yourself more than that. You know what? I'm going to give you the maximum bonus just for that. I appreciate that about you, Chris Bay. Don't sell yourself short. I mean, your monthly asking price is ridiculously low, and I'm sure we're going to renegotiate that sooner rather than later. But just to get your foot in the door, I like your chutzpah. I like your moxie, kid. $500 for you, and I'm not going to actually max it out. I'm going to give you the middle offer. How about this? Should have held out. Oh well. Welcome to the team, Chris Bay, and with that, goodness gracious me, we're full, I think. Let me check this out. Hang on. Go down to records. Promotion sets. Yeah, we have 45 of 45 wrestlers. 15 title belts. I don't know if all of those are active. But we're only 3/4 King's Road now. But I mean, Strong Style's pretty close. That's surprisingly more showman than I was expecting. But we're not even going to really feature Chris Bay. Oh, unless maybe I'll give them the Impact title shot. That'd be funny, because they're about to actually get one. Okay, and then event styles. Here we go. Estranged, they hate us. New Japan we could work with. AEW hates us. NXT hates us, which sucks because we gotta figure out a way to get them their belts back, I feel. DDT doesn't care. Ring of Honor hates us. Dragon Gate doesn't care. All Japan likes us. Noah likes us. Impact is normal, but they're going to hate us in a second. And then everyone down here likes us. Okay, Impact! Don't blow this for yourselves. Actually, let me save for a second quick. I'm pretty obsessive about the saving aspect. Okay. Cross promo with Impact. This only uses 5 wrestlers, so after I book this card, I could send some people out, maybe to NXT and so on and so forth, to like try to mend some fences. Okay, Impact, let's do it! Shot down! They don't have enough wrestlers! They're not a big enough promotion. Okay. Let's try another promotion then. I'm determined to do a promotional battle. So if Impact won't do it, let's try. And I have no idea why they would. Yeah, they have no interest in working with us because we don't have a working relationship. Fair. Fair. You know. But I'm going to try New Japan because they're friendly and they're right up top. So if we can get a cross promo battle in the end of the 4th year, GWA versus New Japan Pro Wrestling, I'll be real happy with that. Cross your fingers. Don't have enough wrestlers? What is going on? How many wrestlers do you need? Oops. Oh no, I saved it, didn't I? Oh, now I can't cross promote. I can't cross promote. Oh well. No, I need to do an event or else I don't get paid. And I lose my TV broadcasting. Dang it. Okay, well that is no longer an option to us. Alright, well. I don't want to do a whole 10-match card though. I was trying to... like, full disclosure, I'm getting hungry, so I wanted to only do like maybe a 5-matcher to like kind of dip this thing out at the actual 3-hour mark instead of the usual 3.5 towards 4 that we normally go. So I'm going to book a smaller event. Let's book somewhere else. Let's actually just go to Japan then, which actually means we can like invite some people in. Okay, so we will definitely invite in an MLW talent. Heck of a fight, Hammerstone. I tip my cap to you, but unfortunately you weren't the one to do it. I was so... Okay, Eric Stevens was the one that got the first shot. Let's try Eric Stevens again. C+, C+. B, B+. That was C. I thought for sure Davey Boy might be the one. What do you say? Alright, Eric Stevens is coming in. So let's start that booking right away. Normal match. Everything's hunky-dory. We're certainly not charging $60 a ticket when we go to Japan. And... oh, I can do arenas anywhere. 30,000. 60,000. I don't want to fill that. Maybe a 30. 30 might be doable. Okay. Title match. Title match. Title match. I mean, at this point, I'm going to heavily feature Jack Howard as a reigning defending champion. This is ridiculous, this reign. So, in the main event on foreign soil, Eric Stevens is in. Actually, we're going to put them semi-main in a second, but Eric Stevens is going to be in here. Just like that. 2,200 people are like, yeah, I guess I'll come to your show. Alright, let me... hold on one second. Grab my clipboard, see if I can balance it somewhere that isn't going to make a lot of noise. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. And then I can configure these. Scorpio Sky, our junior champion, will actually be defending their title against... I pre-booked these title matches, by the way, or I pre-organized them. Against, representing Camp Firefly, Darby Allin getting the title shot. Let's go with the dark jeans. Nah, I like this because you can see the contrast better. That was Daisy Dukes in his little tights. Okay, so we got these two. I'm just going to do all the title matches quickly. So... Oh yeah, that's right. Because we had all these tag matches and stuff. How you feeling, Penta? Good stuff, buddy. Going for gold, so you're going to dress in gold. I like it. Okay, another title match we have on offer. Oh, Stardom Jr. Mustafa Ali was our champion. And they are facing the leader of Los Ricos, Rey Mysterio. Old school Rey Mysterio. Okay, we got a lot of titles. We got a lot of titles. What else we got? The 6-person belts. Held by Daichi Hashimoto, Daniel Bryan, and Jonathan Gresham. What a team that is. And up against them, we're going to put the Demon Club team that was so impressive. Tony Storm, Bronson Reed, and the Demon Finn Balor. Oh, there we go, in full Demon regalia. With the 6-person belts. And then we have one more. We got that GCW title match to do. Right? Yeah, Cash Wheeler, Thomas Walker. Okay. Cash Wheeler. I'm literally not doing the match that they wanted to, but that's okay. Which would have been Thomas Walker and Finn, I think. I can't even remember because I was determined not to do it. Okay, I don't think this really matters, but I guess I should move them up to where they actually belong. All title matches. It's like a night of champions here in Japan. We got 30,000 people to keep happy. I think we just did it too. We're not very popular in the country, so I'm just trying to give them a little bit of a little taste. So we got 6 matches. That's not too bad. Okay. Let me just double check all the rules. Everything's fine. That's all good. Crit's low. There we go. Oh, I can go back and forth. I didn't know I could do this. That's all good. I wonder if I say it the same thing. Whoa, I can go 1-to-1. That's so cool. Okay, because I really like them, I'm gonna do, and I gotta remember to save this and fix it again later. I'd like doing the 6-person tag belts 2 to 3 falls. So I'm gonna make a note, and you should see me with my notepad right here. Make a note to switch the rules for number 2. There. Ooh. I had previously made a note to switch the rules for 1 to 5, assuming I could get a promotional battle off the ground, but apparently my competition doesn't even have enough wrestlers to fight me, which makes me feel real bad. So I gotta get these belts back to people or something. Okay. We spent quite a bit of cash getting here. We do have a full house of 30,000 though. That spent $10 a ticket. Okay, $10 a ticket. How are we doing in the rural areas? What's a large hall like? Oh, that's easily filled. Watch this. Oh, I thought I could at least do 60. Wow, really? Only $20 is the only boost I can get there. Not worth it. Not worth it. So let's go back to urban. Get this large hall rolling. How do I do in an arena? About 35, so I'm assuming that that's going to translate into about, oh, it's slightly less, so about 33,000 based on those estimates. Not bad, but we're bringing the full experience, like we're flying Sasquatch over and everything. We did the full TV commercial because we're worth it. Okay, I'm not going to do nearly as much merchandise, obviously, but that's a real solid 6-match, all-championship card we got going, because I goofed and I cost us our ability to do more promotional battles. Man, if I'd known that I would have failed at all of those, I would have accepted Kaito Kiyomiya's invitation from Noah and had them try to contend for the MLW title, and I would have done a bunch of different stuff. Anyway, I can knock the cam off for now because we're getting close to to commentary mode. Let me just do my merchandise. Branded snacks. 10. Yeah. Mask. Lowest production. Goods. 5. Yeah, I gotta get that merch going. Action figures we're hanging on to. DVDs, I'll just do 1,000. I'm gonna do a real small run. Towels, we'll just do 1,000. T-shirts, we'll just do 1,000. Just a small bit of stuff to round out the year here. Trying to keep the expenses below $1 million. try to recoup that. We're only gonna make 300 grand on ticket sales, so it's asking. Well, we're gonna get paid 300 grand for putting it on TV, so that's 600 there. So really, I'm just trying to break even on the sucker, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But we at least sold the place out. Oh yes. Now that we have booked our event, let's try to mend some fences, shall we? For example, who's feeling well and wants to go do some fun stuff? Mark Andrews is feeling well. They're not very popular though. Let me get a good... Here, let me send you Brock Lesnar. Does this mend some fences? Oh, let's try. Nope, no interest whatsoever. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to try... How about Kota Ibushi? Would you like Kota Ibushi to come wrestle at your event? No. Gonna keep trying. Gonna keep trying. Who else is popular? Sami Callihan's real popular. How about Sami Callihan? No. I'm gonna keep trying. They hate us. Who else is feeling... Oh, I didn't even check if you were feeling good. Sorry about that. Oh, David Houston. Oh, no, they're hurting. Never mind. Matt Robinson. You want to go down to NXT? I'm going to keep trying. Maybe it's too late if you go estranged. I didn't even book a match for Chris Bay. How about Walter? Would you like Walter on your show? Dang. I'm never gonna get to be able to give them their belt back, am I? How about... Wow, look at that popularity. Look what the WWE did to AJ Styles before I hired them away. Their popularity in America is so low. That's the first letter in their popularity is North America. Oh, Solo, you're gonna be right as rain in a little bit. Don't you worry. Okay, Doc Gallows. Wow. All right, I'm gonna save that. We tried our best. NXT hates us. I'm going to try a different tactic next time, and then I'm going to start inviting people from NXT to take the NXT belts back. And then, like I said, I'm going to start rotating in the Smash belts as well. To replace the NXT titles, that is. Okay. Maybe I'll do unification matches first while I'll bring the Smash champs in. Have them face their NXT equivalents, and then they can have the NXT people win the Smash version of the belts. Anywho, I got schemes. I'm working on it. Did everybody show up for work? Yes. Okay. Jack Howard is something of a draw now that this MLW championship just will not. He just will not lose it. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but here we are, 30,000 strong in Japan. Is the sort of secondary home of the GWA outside of North America. We've only really expanded here. Oh, I wanted to check there. See, our popularity, the first one there, B, we're a B in North America, it goes up to S. C in Japan, and then D's in both Latin America and Europe. So, we got some work to do. We are going into our 5th year of existence. Wow. So we can get this match underway. Coming up for the GCW title. Game Changer Cash Wheeler against Thomas Walker representing the industry. We saw these two clash in 6-person action last month. Now the big title match is here. Let's see what Thomas Walker is able to do with the belt on the line. That being Cash Wheeler's Game Changer Wrestling Championship. GCW, another defunct promotion. I think it's Smash, quote-unquote freestyle, which is just kind of a collection of whoever's left. Stardom and GCW are 4 promotions that the universe started with, and in the 4 years of existence, they no longer do. I may have played a hand in the demise of one of those companies. Like, honestly, I think I just helped tank Stardom. The other ones went out of business on their own. Thomas Walker going into business for himself. Victory roll after victory roll. Trying to end things early. First singles opportunity at gold for Thomas Walker in quite some time, looking to take advantage. no doubt impressed by the efforts of Will Ospreay last month. Took advantage of their first opportunity in a long time to become the GWA champion, downing the Fiend Bray Wyatt. No small feat.
1, 2.
Oh, Thomas Walker almost putting a very dazed and confused Cash Wheeler away in the early going of this matchup. Another black hole slam. Wheeler's in a lot of trouble here. Trying to get back into things now. Going back to what brought him to the dance, just slugging it out with Thomas Walker into that inverted figure four we've seen them use. A couple different variations of that hold as it happens. Brought them some early single success. Makes sense that we see it in this championship defense. Again, the opening, almost 5 minutes now, have been solidly Thomas Walker, but now you see the champion Cash Wheeler starting to get things going a little bit, starting to get out of neutral. Oh, busted open is Thomas Walker. Turnabout being fair play. Usually he's the one to bloody his opponent. We'll see how this affects the wild man representing the industry here. Oh, he goes immediately to the eyes. Usually tries to pull out a fork if he can help it. And by help it, I mean as soon as he gets an opportunity. Don't know how he keeps sneaking him into these matches. It's almost as though Mr. Sasquatch doesn't test these people before we come to the ring. Ushigoroshi across the knee. Into a cover. 1, 2. Almost knocked Cash Wheeler out there with that knee to the back of the head. That's the ending impact of that Ushigoroshi. Wheeler calmly going back to work though. There it is. There you see the fork. And now both men bloodied. 3, 4. Thomas Walker having until 5 to break that, using every millisecond they could, risking disqualification to inflict damage on their opponent. And as this heated battle continues, don't worry folks, we'll get the mat cleaned up by the time the next match starts, as we have the new Absorball canvas that actually drinks the blood of the combatants and makes all the wrestling stronger. Trading swinging neck breakers. Cash Wheeler allowed to get a little bit of a breather outside the ring. I believe Thomas Walker needed one of his own. Up to the top he goes. 450 splash. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Well, we'll know if the ring becomes sentient, if we ever get some sort of horrific chime. I suppose, like the cackling of a million souls in hell. And then the ritual will finally be complete. I mean, everything's fine. Oh, a Firebird splash, excuse me, out of Thomas Walker. I mistakenly called it a 450. Either way, it brought both victory and championship goals. Thomas Walker, the new GCW champion. That being our lowest tier belt that we defend on every show. It's going to be the one that sort of replaces the fact that I was having the MLW title defended every show, as it's just like a belt that you put out there every single time until a champion gets worn down type of deal. The goal is to have a set of like 10 belts or maybe 12 belts where I can do 6 and 6 and then like give both champions and challengers time off, you know? It does no good if I break all my wrestlers. Okay, just updating my rankings and my clipboard there. Do another save, as we have many more championship matches to go. I believe I did the rules of this properly. Yes, this is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls for the 6-person championship of the world. The championship team representing Dragon Dojo, featuring Daichi Hashimoto, Jonathan Gresham, and the leader of Dragon Dojo, Daniel Bryan, facing the team of Tony Storm, Bronson Reed, and repping Demon Club as its leader, the Demon Finn Balor, of course. All 3 members of that squad repping Demon Club, of course. A little confusing the way I said it. As the opening bell goes for this, the first of 3 potential falls. 3 max, 2 min. Daichi Hashimoto and Tony Storm starting things off. As always, the creature on feature in this one, Mr. Bigfoot, senior official here. when you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle. Early cover there, just sort of making Daichi Hashimoto waste a bit of energy. Daichi smartly just immediately tagging out. Can recover on the apron instead of in the ring. Jonathan Gresham in there now, the master of the octopus. Amazing submission talent is Jonathan Gresham. Has to be. Not the largest competitor in the ring by any means. But very skillful. As we see, leader of the Demon Club, Finn Balor, in the ring for the first time in this one. In full Demon regalia for this title opportunity. Back and forth they go. Finn Balor winning that early battle. Drop kicking a dazed Jonathan Gresham in the chest, following up with a nice senton there. Working the chest to wear them down for that coup de grace double stomp off the top. As we see now the leader of the Dragon Dojo, Daniel Bryan, in the ring. Both faction leaders momentarily mixing it up until Finn, in a somewhat cowardly fashion, immediately taking the first opportunity to tag out to the powerhouse of the Demon Club side, at least. Bronson Reed in there against Daniel Bryan now. Bryan, of course, not one to shy away from a fight, will not back down no matter how large the opponent across the ring from him is. Failed attempt at a Northern Lights there, but Daniel rolls through, back to his feet. Reed content to help him back to the canvas in a variety of ways. Starting to work that midsection. Daniel Bryan likes to work the midsection and the arms in preparation for locking on that yes lock. Bronson Reed has that devastating splash off the top. If you've never seen a 350-pounder splash off the top rope, it is a sight to see. Also the deadly brainbuster they use with alacrity. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I can tell you that Tony Storm and Daichi Hashimoto are once again the two lethal fighters. As we approach 8 minutes here of the first fall of this 2 out of 3 fall contest for the GWA 6-person Tag Team Championships. Generally held by stable members, kind of the stable championship here, another indicator of which of the 5 factions here, or perhaps the 6th non-faction, is kind of pulling the strings, or has the most influence, or is garnering the most support, influence, and power here in the GWA. Beautiful diving headbutt there from Daniel Bryan. 1, 2. All the way in the right part of town. Definitely in the Dragon Dojo corner, but you see that attitude from the Dragon Dojo of just letting the chips fall where they may. No attempt of defense was made, and the Demon Club was able to break that up. As we see Finn Balor chasing Daniel Bryan across the ring, but unable to prevent the tag. It is now Daichi Hashimoto and Finn Balor in the ring. PK by Daichi. Muscling him down first with that sleeper. Perhaps wanted to apply it a little bit longer. All right. Hang on 1 second.
Give up.
All right, we are back. Oh, there's that octopus hold I spoke about, but in the wrong part of town is Jonathan Gresham. Team Club able to correct that mistake rather quickly. Throw ups goes Jonathan Gresham. Bronson Reed able to really follow it up. Oh, smartly recovers there into a Samoan drop, but Gresham into a cover off of that. Interesting turn of events. Only one count, though. Oh, I thought he may have thrown him into Finn Balor, but Finn Balor able to avoid the stampeding Bronson Reed. Some interesting tactics here from Jonathan Gresham in the fairly early going here. Anything you can do to try to trip up your opponent, both figuratively and literally. Get that all-important first fall and advantage. Oh, dangerous DDT from Daichi into the cover. 1, 2. But once again, Dragon Dojo not providing backup to their teammates. Finn Balor able to break up that pin, but then you see a beautiful running knee strike to the face of Tony Storm, sends her hurtling over the top rope to the outside. Things breaking down here now. We got to get back to Daichi and Tony Storm at some point. As Hashimoto has an armbar on Reed outside the ring, dragon suplex to Finn Balor. Action fast and furious here. And this is only the first fall of the matchup. Jonathan Gresham just got knocked out. He just got criticaled. I don't know by whom, but he is no longer eligible to be tagged into this matchup because he is not the legal combatant. The fight continues, but now it is a decided 3-on-2 advantage for the Demon Club. The 6-person tag belts are in trouble because even when this thing goes to a second and possibly third fall, Gresham is going to be very much the worse for wear. Goodness gracious me, we're going to keep an eye on that situation. That's usually the precursor to the S-Lock from Daniel Bryan, but he's unable to keep Bronson Reed down. Has to take it to Hashimoto instead. You gotta think he's concerned with his tag team partner there lying motionless in the ring. Bronson Reed with that powerbomb. Too close to the ropes though. The only way Gresham can be saved is if somebody else from the Demon Club side comes into the ring on like a pin attempt break or something and picks them up. That generally lets them like exit the ring on their own. Otherwise, the character's just gonna lie there. Oh, as you see, quick tags between Hashimoto and Daniel Bryan now. They know they are a man down in this 6-person tag team contest. They're gonna do everything they can to give Jonathan Gresham the time he needs to recover. Yes, lock on the prone form of Jonathan Gresham to Bronson Reed. Broken up though, as they do have that extra person in their corner at all times to run interference. Heavens to Betsy, what a turn of events here. Into the corner is sent Bronson Reed once more. Brainbuster to Daniel Bryan, sent outside. Hashimoto comes in, trying to do their best to fend off the Demon Club, and does a pretty good job of it. Bronson Reed, strangely, not... oh, there he goes. I was going to say not going for a tag where they have a literal number advantage in that respect. They should be the ones making the quicker tags. Now we see the two faction leaders going at it. Finn Balor all too happy to get in there with Daniel Bryan now that there was a decided disadvantage for his team and that he's been beaten up by Bronson Reed for a bit. Daniel Bryan, though, amazing athleticism. What a counter there to get all the way across the ring. Hashimoto back, freshly tagged in. Dragon Dojo doing the best they can. Their heart goes out to Jonathan Gresham. They're still passed out in the ring. Oh, almost dimmed the lights of Finn Balor enough. Tony Storm and Bronson Reed both taken care of by Daniel Bryan. Some amazing teamwork there on the part of Dragon Dojo. 1916! Finn Balor dropping Daichi Hashimoto right on the top of their head into the cover. 1, 2. Daniel Bryan breaks it up. Playing with fire every pin attempt now. As Demon Club will have an extra member every time. Into an armbar, that's it! Finn Balor forced to tap. The first fall amazingly goes to Dragon Dojo. Champions up 1-0 over the challengers. We're going to get Jonathan Gresham a little bit of medical attention, and we're going to get back with a second fall in moments. Glory be. The only, again, unfortunate part about a 2 out of 3 falls matchup is that the match evaluation number that it carries forward into determining the average is only the evaluation percentage of the final fall. And the percentages steadily drop as the combatants are like more and more worn down as the match goes on. The fact that Jonathan Gresham was knocked smooth out is going to be a problem for Dragon Dojo. Let's see what they do here in the second fall. Let's see if Jonathan Gresham's up and on the apron. There he is. Good to see ya. They're in a lot of trouble, though. Oh my, they might even be hurt. Big headbutt. Immediately into a pin from Tony Storm, but Daichi there. I think Dragon Dojo, they're going to have to go for a submission win more than anything else. As you can see, Daichi immediately going for a leg lock. It's like they can hear me. Oh, a huge frog splash there from Bronson Reed. That's that big splash we were talking about. Daichi on the receiving end. Tony Storm looking to follow up and put him away. Wearing Daichi down now. Oh, able to tag in Gresham, but I don't know how wise that is. I would have given him as much time as possible. As you can see, just going down on a simple kick bump. Like just hitting the mat at all, and he rolls around clutching his neck. Oh, into a fisherman suplex. Any one of these pinning combinations could spell disaster for Jonathan Gresham, as can that dangerous DDT from Daichi Hashimoto. As we said, I think Dragon Dojo's best option here is to try to submission win, but that's not going to stop Jonathan Gresham from hitting a 630 senton splash off the top into the cover. 2! Almost put Storm away. What a redemption story it would have been for Jonathan Gresham. What a roll-up! 2! 3! He got him! He got him, Jonathan Gresham! What a recovery! Into the Gresham special roll-up! The Dragon Dojo retain the titles! Yeah, the Gresham special! What heart out of Jonathan Gresham! Holy moly! Literally down and out after the first fall. And to be the one to win the match and successfully defend your belts, 2 straight falls for your team. Holy moly! Now all I have to do is hope that they aren't grievously injured and I won't get a terrible report when this show is over. Alright, that was a good moment. Holy crap. First off, props to Daichi Hashimoto for winning that first fall, but Jonathan Gresham coming back after being knocked out and ending things on the winning side for his team is just incredible. And I'm not talking about PJ Polacco. Alright. Now, we gotta keep rolling here. We got all title matches. As the Stardom Junior belt, Mustafa Ali, very familiar with that title, almost synonymous with the Stardom Junior belt in the GWA, puts it on the line against a familiar opponent and leader of Los Ricos, Rey Mysterio Jr. You're underway here. Rey Mysterio going for an old school look, as you see. And as always, the Creature on Feature senior official here in the GWA, Mr. Bigfoot. As we said, these two are very familiar with one another. I believe they've contended for the Stardom Junior Championship before. So rather than a feeling out process, I feel like both these athletes are being a little cautious because they don't want to be the first one to make the first mistake, being so intimately familiar with each other's movesets and capabilities. And again, in the case of Rey Mysterio, as we've often pointed out, perhaps the greatest counter wrestler in the history of the industry, not necessarily making the most aggressive wrestler. Kind of a wait-and-see approach does Rey take more often than not in their matches. So it might just be a waiting game between him and Ali before the bigger offense starts to come out. As you can see, Rey Mysterio hitting that nice drop kick to the mush off the ropes. A lot of momentum built off those ropes. Can be used to your advantage, as he knows all too well with that 619 finisher. Mustafa Ali trying to slow things down with a leg bar. Wise decision. Rather flippy in his own right, though, as you see there, hitting a 450. He'll be looking for the inverted version of that, the 054, to put Ray away. Getting a 2 count there. Hitting a 450 to the small of the back, though, is a pretty good start to the proceedings from Mustafa Ali. Head scissor after head scissor, trying to disorient the challenger. Rey Mysterio. Off the ropes he comes again. Another drop kick to the face. Hurricanrana into a pin. Just a 1 count. Senior official Mr. Bigfoot. Running splash into a pin, but again too close to the ropes this time. Another victory roll attempt. 2. Just a 2. Master of the roll up. Again, a good counter wrestler is Rey Mysterio. Score a flash pin from virtually anywhere. Ali there attempting a powerbomb, as you saw, countered into a roll-up attempt, but too close to the ropes. Another 450 splash, but again, Rey Mysterio able to get under the bottom rope. Mr. Bigfoot diligent in their duties, making sure these pin attempts are official. Rey Mysterio having to deal with the X Factor now. 1, 2. Mustafa Ali thought that was it. Another X Factor. I know you hate it, but you don't gotta look at me like that. And a super kick now. Waiting for Mysterio to stand. What does he have in mind? Swinging DDT, jumping off the top. A thing of beauty, but again, too close to the ropes. Poor ring positioning has plagued Mustafa Ali throughout the duration of this matchup. In too much of a hurry to put Rey away is Mysterio. Has to be more mindful of the proximity to the ropes. A third X Factor here. 10 minutes deep into this contest as Rey Mysterio wobbles out of the corner to the ground. Another 450 to the back. Into a pin attempt. 1, 2. Barely able to kick out his Rey. You can see all that damage taking its toll. There's the 054, but once again, Ali, poor ring positioning. Rey Mysterio gets a freebie on a kick out attempt. Oh, inverted Rana. Dropped Rey right on the mask. 1, 2. Rey kicks out at 2. Gotta do something to get back into this. He's been solidly in the corner. Momentum, that is, has been solidly in the corner of Mustafa Ali for the past 4 or 5 minutes or so. Another 054, but Rey evades. Back and forth they go now, trading elbow strikes. Mustafa wins that exchange. Champion looking to put away challenger. Challenger looking to dethrone champion. Who's going to be the first one to give? Victory roll from Rey. 2. Just a 2, but roll-ups are deadly. Nice butterfly suplex. Tossing Rey into the bottom rope. Calls up with a senton. Gets countered by a drop toe. Slows things down with a DDT, but Rey looking to keep things rolling. Pops right back up. Wheelbarrow Bulldog. Says it's time for the strap. I thought he might have tried to roll up there, just trying to get him in position. Nope. Back to the center of the ring now. Sends him. I don't know if Rey is quite getting him where he wants him. Usually he sets up for that 619 out of the corner. Trading counter for counter now. Ali looking for a better ring positioning. Might have it here with his powerbomb. 2. Rey kicks out again. Up top he goes. Senton splash. Thought he might have been going for that frog splash. Head scissor, but Ali's right up. Hurricanrana into a pin, too close to the ropes. Now Rey's having a bit of trouble getting the right ring positioning. Says this is it. Up top he goes. Waits for Ali to stand. Oh, wasn't dazed enough. Couldn't get it off. Rey has to retreat back to the mat. Ali takes advantage, but only momentarily. Rey's about to dial it up. Or so he thinks. Nope, another victory roll. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Rey Mysterio reclaims, assuming he had it before, the Stardom Junior belt from Mustafa Ali. Not nearly the historic reign Ali was hoping for. And what a match it was. Let me just update my clipboard. Rey Mysterio. All right. Boom, we have a new champion. Boom, it was a great match. And it plays that weird song. Okay, oh good, that helped our card rating too. Thank you very much. We have 3 more matches, and that means 3 more titles are on the line. First up, we have Roman Reigns, the reigning and defending NXT Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, it's going to be fun to bring in NXT talent to try to take these belts back. Defending against Demon Club member, he might mend their outfits, member Penta El Zero M. Now, Penta will be wearing their gold outfit here, and I believe Roman Reigns is in their Tribal Chief shirtless variety, and it's been a long time coming. And that's not just a Tragically Hip song. Penta wants gold so bad they can taste it. And it looks like they threw it up all over their uniform. Right? Almost perfect was that last match. What a barn burner it was. We'll see what these two combatants have in store for the fine folks here in Japan, 30,000 strong. Couldn't be happier to have you with us, whether you're in the arena or you're watching along at home. Worldwide broadcast of the GWA. Now, Penta El Zero M, known for their cradle pile driver and the Penta driver, devastating offensive maneuvers that will rely on a grapple position, let's say. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, likes to do things on the fly and will jump off of the ropes with a Superman punch, which is a jumping punch to the face, or a spear, which is usually delivered off the ropes. There's also standing variety or one out of the corner, but eventually he tries, whatever variation he uses, the thrust of the thing, and I use that pun intended, is that he tries to drive his shoulder through your midsection, driving all of the air and hopefully none of your internal organs out of your body. Early pin attempt there from Penta, just trying to tire Roman out. Like, I can't imagine he was hoping to get the 3 off of that. That's just a sort of seeing where you're at, how much do you have left in the tank type of thing, and as Roman clearly indicates, he's got plenty more to go. Mind you, he sneakily took a little breath there, I saw that. Off the ropes he comes. There's that spear we were talking about. But Penta pops right back up. Impressive resilience. Might have been for show. But one way or another, Penta pops right back up after that spear. Might be the first of many in this matchup. Penta's got Roman in the corner, actually. He'll be doing all right since getting hit with that spear. Oh, a big spine buster there. No, and Penta's right back up again. He's another wrestler that's here for a good time and not a long time. Tries to wrap up his singles matches in the 12 to 15 minute mark. Doesn't quite go longer than that if he can help it. Roman Reigns in for the long haul. He'll bring the fight to you as long as it needs to be brought. Nice Simone drop off the ropes there from NXT champion Roman Reigns here in defense against Penta El Zero M. Off the ropes he comes. Penta dodging that Superman punch. Impressive strength there with a nice gorilla press slam. I think he was trying to get him out of the ring, but not close enough to the ropes to be able to maneuver him over them. Much to Penta's dismay and much to the delight of Roman Reigns' form. Oh my goodness me. No regard for his body there with that huge powerbomb. Try to follow it up with a repeat. But Roman Reigns fights off the second one. Off the ropes again. Dodges the spear. Olay, says Penta on the way by. That might be slightly racist. Oh, and a sling blade. Oh, into a package pile driver now. Penta looking to finish things off. Into the cover. Bit of a delay. 2. That delay might have cost him. Roman Reigns able to get up at a solid 2, but there Penta able to hit one of their signature maneuvers at around the 10-minute mark, as we were talking about. Likes to wrap things up rather early in his Penta El Zero M. He tries to hit another powerbomb or cradle pile driver there, and Roman Reigns was having none of it.
10 minutes down.
Like Capital City Equalat, he was having none of it.
1, 2.
Oh, backcracker there, almost did the deed. Another sling blade. Penta's starting to feel it. Telling Roman to bring it on. Reversed off the ropes. Another sling blade, but Roman pops back up this time. Oh, deadlift, gut wrench suplex. Impressive strength from your NXT champion. A second one. Dropping Penta on his head and neck, and then again on the face with that DDT. A nice succession of moves there from Roman Reigns, trying to halt the momentum of Penta El Zero M. Swing things back to the side of the champion. Huge powerbomb from Penta. Gets behind him, might have been going for the Penta driver, but he's dazed. Dodges a second spear. Fool me once, shame on me. Hasn't been able to fool him since. Now outside they go. And there are no countouts or disqualifications outside the ring, and the GWA kick to the ding-ding, perfectly legal on the floor. A reminder that when we fly internationally, we always fly Zan Travel. For all your international needs, fly Zan, the official travel agency of the GWA, here at the Arena de Universo. We couldn't be prouder to be here. Got all these fine Japanese fans in attendance. These two warriors slugging it out on the floor, not going to solve anything until they get back inside. Another huge powerbomb, though. You could certainly do a lot of damage out here, though. Backcracker to Roman, and he rolls back in. Hoping to catch the challenger off guard. Cradle pile driver avoids that chair, but doesn't avoid the 3 count. Penta El Zero M pins Roman Reigns. And we have a new NXT champion. My word, belts are changing all over the place in Japan. If this were the WWF in the 80s, we wouldn't even acknowledge this show. We'd just go back to America and pretend it never happened. Cool. Penta. Are you a junior wrestler? No, eh? Oh, you are. Penta is a junior wrestler. I just need to make note of that. Just because the heavyweight titles are open weight and the junior titles are not, so I just have to keep track of whom's whom. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. A new NXT champion is crowned. Penta El Zero M wearing the gold tights. And they paid off. 2 more matches to go, though. In from the MLW, taking their second crack at nigh unstoppable champion Jack Howard, looking to make a successful 14th defense of the MLW title should they win this matchup. Eric Stevens is here, though, as we said, to try to take that title back to MLW. I hope that the MLW title is like the most prestigious belt in the world thanks to this title reign. But I also hope that Eric Stevens is able to take the belt back so MLW can continue to exist well into the 5th year and beyond of this wrestling universe. Hollywood hunk Jack Howard, proud leader of the industry here in the GWA, is absolutely going to have a thing or two to say about that. As we said, Eric Stevens, this is their second attempt to take the title. They were actually the first MLW contracted talent that we brought in to the GWA to attempt to win that title back to their promotion. I suppose, or I would hope, that they spent the intervening months training and strategizing a new game plan, as they were not very successful at all in their first attempt. Fingers crossed for a better performance out of the MLW talent for their sake. Jack Howard calmly, keeping Eric Stevens on the ground as much as possible. Working that Boston Crab early. Of course, he'll be looking for that cradle pile driver, a devastating maneuver that we saw used to tremendous effect in the last matchup. Not Penta's finisher, just a signature move that did in Roman Reigns, but it is absolutely perfected by the Hollywood Hunk Jack Howard, and it is their full-time finish. Not that they don't have a variety of other options, including that beautiful butterfly suplex with a bridge. Oh geez, the TKO they use. They have a brainbuster. They have a lot of devastating parts of their offense, including this strange-looking but strangely effective rodeo stretch applied there to Eric Stevens outside the ring, where, as you know, there are no countouts or disqualifications. Anything goes outside the ring, but the match can only end once you're back inside the confines. The GWA squared circle, where, as always, the referee on record, Mr. Bigfoot.
5 minutes gone.
As we are passing 5 minutes now, spent mostly outside to this point. Jack Howard more than happy to stay there as you see him grab a chair. Stevens trying to turn this back into a wrestling match. Off the ropes. Big clothesline there. Oh, now neck crank trying to slow things down as Eric Stevens. Not a bad idea against the champion. You would think that with the monthly defenses, and we're not giving Jack Howard a month off ever, that eventually they would get, their body would break down. But here they are in this, their 14th defense, whether or not they're going to be successful. But even so, that's more than a year strong of coming up, showed up to work, battered and bloodied, and getting the job done. So, like him or hate him, you have to commend Jack Howard for the work they've been able to do as MLW champion. At the same time, wouldn't it be nice, say the Beach Boys, if Eric Stevens are able to take the Major League Wrestling Championship back to that very promotion. Tiger driver here from Stevens. Two. Don't think I saw that out of them last match that they were here. So some new offense from Eric Stevens, trying to keep Jack Howard off their game. Howard, though, trying to ride the wave of momentum until his back slowly. Oh, Dr. Bomb! Two! Oh, almost puts Jack Howard down with that Dr. Bomb. That might have done it. Oh, Cradle Pile Driver in response. Jack Howard in desperation immediately goes to the finish. 1, 2. No! Stevens kicks out. Trading near falls. Howard going back to the finish once again. Into the cover. 1, 2. No! Stronger kick out that time from Stevens. Oh, but he's bowled over. Amazing heart there shown by the challenger. But now Jack Howard, after those 2 pile drivers into the TKO, and that is it. Eric Stevens unable to put Jack Howard down after hitting that Dr. Bomb. And then Jack Howard turning things into overdrive, sensing the end was near if he didn't do it. And he certainly did it. The Hawaiian Smasher, or TKO, proves the difference. Another successful defense of the MLW Championship for Jack Howard. That is 14. We'll keep bringing in talent from anywhere else in the world to get this MLW title out of this promotion. Come heck or high water. But coming up right now, in this abbreviated 6-match card, we have our main event for the GWA Junior title. Scorpio Sky faces Camp Firefly member Darby Allin. Let's get down to the ring. Start this one right away. As you see Scorpio Sky establishing themselves in the opening minute here. Don't know what that will last, but a good sign for the champion in the early going. Hello there, hello Pogger. The referee is in fact the senior official here in the GWA, Mr. Bigfoot. A lovable Sasquatch that does a heck of a job as our ref. The senior official here down the gnarly wrestling aisle. And they do a fine job for us. Couldn't be more pleased to have them. And the fact that they wear a shirt. Mr. Bigfoot is like nipples all the way down his chest, so not really TV ready. The creature on feature, that's right. Senior Sasquatch. Meanwhile, Scorpio Sky is asserting their dominance to this point over challenger Darby Allin. Yet to really get out of the blocks is the half-face painted one here in your main event of the afternoon. Looks like we might actually finish at reasonable time today. That's nice. I mean, not that other times aren't reasonable, just more so. Ujigaroshi across the knee. I thought he might have been going for his signature TKO there. One of Scorpio Sky's best and most mastered practiced maneuvers is that TKO. Also uses an implant DDT as a finish. Darby Allin, of course, that coffin drop, the no-look splash off the top that he hits just as often as he misses, because as we said, he doesn't look, he just jumps backwards. Let's see Darby now taking a bit of a breather, getting a little bit of space from the champion. Wise move there from the challenger, trying to reorient himself, get back into this contest. Slowly but surely, again, see an early cover like that, and you see the no count from Mr. Bigfoot. Just trying to get an assessment of where the champ is in terms of their conditioning, how much energy they're willing to expend on a kick out. See if they would have waited for the 2, if they would have kicked out a 1, all those sorts of things help develop the a psychological profile of where your opponent's head is at a point during a match. And there you see the TKO to Sky into the cover. 1, 2. Solid 2 count there, says referee Mr. Bigfoot. Darby Allin able to kick out. As we said, got to get something going here. Starting to rev that engine, but you got to get out of first gear or more. There's an implant DDT from Scorpio Sky. 1, 2. Another kick out from Darby. You can never discount the heart, the courage, the tenacity of a Darby Allin. Some may question his motivations or his sanity at times, but you certainly can't question his heart. Oh, or find it after it's compounded into the back of his body with that gut check. And again, a kick out, a strong kick out at 2 from Darby. Going up top, coffin drop, and he missed. He overshot it because he wasn't looking. That poor little daredevil. Oh, I thought I might have tried it again there. Code Red into a pin. 1, 2. Now a 2 count from challenger to champion. Darby Allin starting to get on a roll. Starting to get up to speed. Scorpio Sky, you see, trying to halt that momentum with a kick to the ding-ding. Snaps off a beautiful head scissors. Off the ropes we go once again. Drop kick to the chest of Darby Allin, right in the tattoo. More knees to the chest there from Sky. Frog splash to the back, working on the midsection, trying to take the wind out of Darby Allin. That's one way to ruin his heart, is to stomp it into oblivion. Another gut check. But again, much easier to go east-west than it is north-south in this ring. Oh, he got a good position. Just a 2. Typically you get 2 caught up in the ropes in that. Nicely done there by Allin to pull him away. Again, Darby looking to hit that coffin drop. That no-look splash. I thought he would have gone for it more often than he has. Trying to get Scorpio worn down and in the proper position. Scorpio, on the other hand, can hit that TKO or implant DDT from virtually anywhere in the ring. Darby able to reverse. Unable to keep Scorpio down for any prolonged length of time, though, to get anything off the top rope going. Oh, snap suplex into the corner, but Darby rolls through. Doesn't roll through that arm whip. Scorpio says this is it. Boom, final cut. That's another one of his moves. 1, 2. Oh no, Darby kicks out. I thought that may have knocked him cold, that elbow to the point of the chin. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Another near fall. Things starting to heat up in this one. Darby's got a hill to climb, but he's putting some work in. The drop-down master of the GWA roster. Look at him go. Make a decision. There it is. Drop toe after like 8 drop-downs. Oh, once again. 3, 4. Into a head scissor. You can see the variation there. I was going to say momentarily disorienting the champion, but he hits that implant DDT. Can't follow up because he's gassed. Sent off the ropes all that many times. Yeah, you would get gassed, wouldn't you? Darby Allin, smart strategy there, trying to take the wind away from Scorpio Sky, or rather get them to take their own wind away by sending them repeatedly across the ropes into a schoolboy. 1, 2, no! Almost does him in. Code red, but too close to the ropes. Darby Allin with a small package this time. 1, 2. Almost pinned the champion once more. Scorpio Sky reeling in a world of trouble as Darby Allin goes up once again. Coffin drop and he nails him. But he can't make the cover. Scorpio Sky's up first. Unfortunately, Darby Allin unable to capitalize on their finish. Oh, gets tossed into the corner. Frog splash. Broken up. Darby Allin revitalized by that pin breakup. Says he's got Scorpio right where he wants him for this small package. Got him! He was right! Darby Allin rolling up Scorpio Sky on a night of new champions. A new GWA Junior champion is crowned. And what a match it was! Alrighty, Roo. I'll take it. Wowzers. I'm going to take a look at our lineup of champions later and not going to be able to recognize any of these names. Alright. Darby Allin. What a match. Our final one for the day. Didn't quite hit the 90s, but anything over 80 is technically a successful show. So let me bring this back up as we're done the wrestling portion of this for the day. Yay! Darby Allin is the new GWA Junior champion. Penta is the new NXT champion. Thomas Walker is the new GCW champion. So we got the Stardom Junior belt changed hands as well. So 4 out of 6. That's pretty good. 33,000. We were right about that estimate as well. Okay, so we're slowly trying to boost our popularity in Japan. Sasha Banks just won the WWE Junior title. Jiro, who just signed with the WWE in real life, just won. Vincent won the ROH Junior title. These go back too fast. Oof. Dragon Gate 6-person champs. BB Hulk, Jimmy Konda, other people. Oh my gosh, we actually made a little bit of money. Nothing happened. I was so excited for some news. Okay. Oh, here we go. Our annual results. Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. How'd we do? Overall, we made $35 million this year. Let me see if can everybody see that? Okay, good. I'm just making sure I'm not in the way. We are the #1 promotion in the world! Let's take a look at the details. We finally surpassed WWE. We are the #1 promotion on the planet after existing for 4 years. Okay, let's take a look. Overall, we are #1. Excuse me for a second. The gym of ours is #1. I always heavily invest in our facilities and stuff. Popularity. We are the best promotion in the world. We are 11th in terms of popularity, and there's only like 13 promotions. So that's insane. We have the second most assets. We have the second most prestigious title belts. The WWE is only using their own native promotional belts. We have a slew of titles, and that's the only way we've been able to get to #2. That is wild. And we have the best collection of wrestlers on the planet. I don't know. We're putting out the best product in the world, but worldwide, we're not being watched nearly as much as we should. As you can see, WWE still way up there. I don't know what those things translate to. I guess they didn't bother doing that part of the English conversion. So DDT is actually the second most popular promotion in the world, and then New Japan, and then Impact. That is insane. Wow, that's all sorts of topsy-turvy. Yeah, look at us way down at the bottom. That's crazy. I don't know why either. We sell out 40 and 65,000 seat arenas when we're in North America, and we just sold out a 30,000 seater in Japan. So we're popular in terms of live gate. I think it might be in terms of like overall like TV ratings and all that stuff. Look at that. There's our second assets as we go from 1 to 5 years, so that you can see each red dot is 1 year. Look at the trajectory of years 3 to 4. That's when we started making bank. Okay. 62 mil is about, that's the, okay, so that's, man, they've just kind of, most of the other promotions just kind of coasted, eh? The ones that still exist, that is. Oh no, just going, wow, they made, I don't feel bad. I should, but I don't. Belt transition. Oh yeah, from starting at the worst and then again, like, okay, stayed the same years 3 to 4, but 2 to 3 when we collected all these titles, pew, 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 up we went. The steady climb to the top. This is like, we're getting props from like the insiders. Maybe Dave Meltzer's talking about how cool the GWA is, but like nobody's watching for whatever reason. Look at that. Like we were dead last, dead last, dead last. And the only reason we weren't lower than that is because they can't show us numbers lower than that because there aren't more than 13 promotions anymore. And then all of a sudden, just now, are people starting to actually watch. Meanwhile, we've had the best roster on the planet for over a year now. The best facilities in the world for years now. I'm really happy with what we've done, so. We're number 1! Your promotion will be remembered as one of the greats. In the meantime, enjoy your position at the top. And that is solely by running events in America and Japan, by the way. You and your talent are the future of the sport. Well, that's nice. Let's see if we maintain that as we start to begin to help the other promotions. Happy New Year! Your promotion ended the year ranked at first place. Let's maintain our momentum. Lucha Dragon. Luchasaurus is out from the hospital. Oh, good. Oh, Jack Howard needs more money. Let me make note of this. There might be a lineup of people. We start with Jack. Anybody else? Will Ospreay, our champion. Absolutely. Let's get you some cashola. Jack, it makes sense they would want to raise too after 14 successful title defenses. Sami Callihan wants more money. Matt. Oh, Matt Robinson. Okay. Zeus wants more money. Now that we're the #1 promotion on the planet, everyone wants a raise. Wow, that's 5 people. Please decide the sponsor contract for the new fiscal year. Oh, that's right. All right, let's pick our new sponsors. What do we got? Oh, those are still... Oh, hang on. We could stick with Shiroku Mart. Health food manufacturer specializing in energy drinks. Some rebuke their claim that Burning Hammer keeps you burning 50 hours straight. They're both 2-year contracts. This one offers more money, but this one cuts the cost of action figures. I'm gonna go Burning Hammer since we've done the Shiroku Mart for a while. Plus, I want that Burning Hammer logo in the middle of our ring. It's gonna look cool. I only have 3 options. Zan's sticking with us, Prince of Pepperoni's back, and Monster Gaines is back with us. Okay. Probability of wrestlers being injured is slightly decreased. That's nice. This we have to have average match evaluation must be 50 or more, so not terrible. Okay. I don't have any other options though. Huh. That's way less than normal. I wonder why we don't have the 4th sponsor option for our... I love that Burning Hammer is our new main sponsor, though. That means it's going in the middle of our ring. I hope that looks cool as heck. Okay, let's save this. Now that we got out of this, I can finally do my consultations. I'm going to do this before anything else, just while they're fresh in my mind. Okay, the GWA. I need to speak to the industry, please. Jack Howard. Maximum raise. We were paying you peanuts. Let's do it. Matt Robinson. Again, paying you peanuts. Let's do it. Mind you, your trust was already at an S. Who else? Will Ospreay, our new champion. Here you go, bud. Champion level salary. Sami Callihan. Not a champion at all, but you're barely making anything, so we can go ahead and boost that for you. Okay, so that's Jack, Will, Sami, Matt, and Zeus is our last lookaloo. Right here in Los Ricos, looking to get even more Ricos. Look at that beefy salary you already have. Woof. Hang on. I'm going to go to 17 and not 20. There you go. Okay, everyone got their raises. We're in year 5. We're the biggest promotion on the planet. We still have training center maintenance to do. Gotta stay humble. Alright, let's get down here. Get this going. Grappling dummy. Pay that coach. Repair the judo coach. Patch the holes in the balance ball. Slide a little extra money to the ring doctor to give us pills. I mean, nothing. Get that clinic going. Sweep up that lounge. Get the carpets in the rec room shampooed. Okay, see, there it cost us 380 grand just to live. Okay, we have no room in our roster. We haven't debuted all of our talent yet. Alright. That sets us up to book a new card. I'm going to make some notes off stream to work on whom I want to bring in from NXT, assuming anybody from NXT wants anything to do with me. I'm going to try to get the NXT belts off of us and get the Smash belts into the promotion, so I'll feel a little better about not ruining any more existing promotions in our world, while maintaining or attempting to maintain our #1 spot. The fact that our title belts, and then we need 10 of them in order for it to be like number 2 on the title belt list, tells me that there's not much prestige in having title belts for defunct promotions. But I also know that having more title matches on your card brings more people in, so it's a bit of a catch-22. But if we can maybe raise the profile of some of these belts we're using, it's a win-win for everyone, especially when we start cycling them out in the case of MLW and NXT. But that is some stuff we're going to worry about later. For the moment, I'm going to say that that's going to be all for me for today, and I want to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes, and for the moment, non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. I'm going to be back Friday afternoon to hopefully put an end to that creepy Mr. Stitches once and for all in Under Hero. But until then, TTFN. Now let's find somebody out there in this big old wide world of Twitchydom that we can go ahead and share some love to. There we go. Let's go say hi to Bruce. All right. Thanks very much for hanging, everybody. Thanks for spending the time with me you did. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know I will. Boop and a skaboop.